Alrighty. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let's get it done. There it is.
I trust this will...
Nope, it never will suffice. Never. Absolutely never. Alright. Yo, what up, Hila? How you doing? How you doing? Alrighty, so last we left off, we added our final party member of the game into the crew, and then we also
What now?
got a more understanding on what the final archetype was, and yeah, as far as any progression with any of these, we're just gonna take it as it goes. So I forgot one thing naturally that we're gonna do for the MC is have everything unlocked. Yeah, have everything unlocked. So what else do we need for the MC to get? Yeah, we need knight, mage, and all that stuff, because that's what I said I was going to do, but it's actually going to take a bit of a struggle to kind of get there. So we might just chill on that for a little bit. What are we doing for party in terms of because I'm thinking whether or not to keep everyone on their master rank ones and then slowly start pushing everyone's 1000 XP reward for just hitting. I'm explaining this horribly, but I think what I'm gonna do is put everyone back on a master rank archetype, and that way every 1000 XP we will get a leaf of light that we can then spend on another archetype somewhere.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Because I feel like that'll make it a little bit quicker. I think it depends. It's not really a quicker sort of deal. I just get to funnel all the points towards one end instead of it being all spread out. So it's not really quicker, it's just, yeah. It's quicker at leveling up someone else in the party over the others.
Perhaps this suits me best.
So, I think that's what I'm going to do. Except for Basilio here, he's just going to be on his Berserker. What kind of gear could we give him? That's stronger. Dope. Let's see. Yeah, we're just going to have him on Berserker just because new archetype and all that fun stuff. Skill inheritance, perfect punch. Yeah, give him a HP use ability, at least for now, because he's not rocking anything. Like, we have to start this dude from scratch, which is gonna suck. As far as I know, I don't have any. Yeah, I've got seeds that I can plant, but that's about it.
What now?
Although in terms of party, Basilio has to be in the party. So let me reorganize this real quick. Basilio has to be in because he's getting no XP being out of the party. Yufa has to be in because she's not of level to get all of that, and I believe Juna can. Followers, where are we at with Yufa? Yeah, Yufa's rank 1. She ain't got nothing. She's not gonna get that ability until rank 7. And then Juna is rank 4, and she does not have Battle Hypnosis. While in reserve, Juna will gain experience at the normal rate. Right. So Juna, Basilio, and Yufa I've got to keep at the party. Heisme, Hulkenberg, and Stroll will still gain XP outside the party, so they're chilling. But yeah, can't have the other 3 new ones lag behind. So that's what we're going to do. I've been addicted to true crime lately, which I've never thought would happen, but I've been binging Explore With Us lately. My wife loves, she started with the true crime stuff, and then she's been watching a lot of the serial killer documentary stuff. It's fascinating. It's interesting to see these psychopaths getting investigated and all the mental tactics the detectives use. Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. I was on a binge back when Netflix was like brand new. That was their major draw, was the level of documentaries that Netflix was pushing, because this was before Netflix was even starting to do a lot of their own movies and TV shows, a lot of Netflix titles. It was back in the day when Netflix was taking over Redbox, the end of Blockbuster and all that stuff, and when streaming services started popping up, even though Netflix was the only one at the time. They just had documentary after documentary after documentary, and I was just like, I went down a documentary rabbit hole. Like, it was interesting. A lot of like some of those, some true crime documentaries, serial killer documentaries, nature documentaries, history documentaries about wars, about civilization, like a bunch of stuff. I've been on that grind. I've been on that whatever rabbit hole, I guess, for the longest time. But yeah, my wife has actually been into that for the past like couple of weeks. So, because my name, people used to call me Redbox constantly, it got me so upset. Really? That's weird. Oh. Right.
You'll come again.
Back to reality. Definitely ask your wife if she's seen EWU. Explore with us. What streaming service is it on, by chance? What's with this journal hanging here? May have a clue at the lost relic. Oh, I see. Kind of give the player an idea where to go. What were we doing before?
Let's go.
Oh, right. We were gonna go outside the thing, the place, the here. I did not do any pantry stuff. Is this open world? Unfortunately, it is not. I actually thought it was open world when the game was new, because we were put into a zone where we were just going all over the place. But it was just a zone, a small little zone for going all over the place. So, no, unfortunately, this game is not open world, which bit of a letdown. But, ooh, let's.
Really?
Oh, the runner's not on. Right. I forgot that stupid little stipulation. All right, up we go. It's a YouTube channel that does deep dives into murders, etc. She's only been watching the documentaries on streaming services. She has not been on YouTube, going down any YouTube rabbit hole. So probably not. Damn it all. This is really how it ends. Hey, are you okay? Are you hurt? Pretty obvious what happened now. I was tossed out of a carriage and attacked by monsters. Suppose no one's gonna be much bothered by one more dead parapet lining the streets. I'm grateful, at least. To have a view of like this is my last. Ah, that monolith. It really is gorgeous. Wish you could have seen it up closer, but things are going blurry. Bleh. The king! Haven't even had my desk more than 3 days and still getting so dusty in the monitor shelf. It does. Hey, you know, me working my job, cleaning every single day, dust gets there after a few days. Dust is tough. Dust is an endless war. So yeah, keep on it. Recommend Xenoblade and Yakuza 7 if you want open world. Right. Oh, prepare and rest in the Gauntlet Runner. Oh, okay.
All right then.
Well, I kind of want to see. Can we do anything here? Is Altabury just vacant? No shops, no nothing.
We got a mother of all storms a brewing.
Nope. Then I assume I can't go down any streets anywhere.
All right then.
We got a mother of all storms a brewing.
I don't think this goes anywhere.
There's nothing there.
That sucks. Say definitely let her know about her. Their documentaries can range like 1 to 2 hours. Do a lot of psychoanalyzing and detail about interrogation methods. Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay.
my fingers are gonna freeze off out here. Sod off.
Yeah, I don't know if she's got like a specific like type of video or documentary that she wants to watch, or is she just interested in exactly that, like the psychopaths,
I'm just
the mass murderers, and how they or why they do what they do. So
Yeah?
I don't know. No, I don't want to. I want to talk to the guard. Came to see the King's Rock. So there's Coronation Rock in City 2. Wonder how the Rings is doing. The King's Rock shows Fortin's face. Guess it takes a while to process what happened. I suppose. Yeah. The people need to know that Fortin is gone. No. I disagree with that. If the man himself is dead, then the Rock should be able to detect it. The King's magic should be able to detect it, and then just eliminate his face from the Rock. Like, this Rock, it would make no sense. Because what would happen if Fortin is still number one, but and the competition comes to an end, and he's actually dead? Can the king resurrect him? Be like, Fortin is now the king. Look, he's back. Unless that's the case, cool. But if not, nah. The king's magic should detect that Fortin is actually dead, and his face should be eliminated from the Rock. So probably takes a while for the news of his death to reach one. Doesn't matter. That means Luis is practically in first place. I wonder what the believed sanctism will support now. Exactly. Over the case, looks like the confusion will continue for a while. Can't wait to see the next official rankings. Sure. But yeah, that's a hard disagree right there.
all right then.
Oh, there we go. There's shops. Skip those, I guess, on the way up.
Whatever should I do?
They basically focus on the crime itself, the interrogation after it, making sure they got all the details in between. Sometimes they actually reach out to the victim's family, etc. Interviews involved people, gathering actual footage, phone calls, real good stuff. Narrator's insanely good at his job. Just imagine your voice now going through like puberty 2 or 3 times more. Like, imagine your voice right now going through puberty like 2 or 3 more times. So the man just got like a super deep voice.
Whatever should I do?
Like, the man was built for narration. I feel that. Best Atlus game, personal favorite Atlus game. I have not played a wide berth of their games, but I guess I'll say Persona 5.
Hey,
Just, you know, off my own personal
Get yourself a good
play. And I played Shin Megemi Tensei, what is it? Shin Megemi Tensei 5? Yeah. The 5th one? The newest one. I didn't play all the way through it, but it's fun, but yeah. It was pretty fun, open world. But I think I still prefer the Persona take on it. Favorite JRPG? Sheesh. I would say in terms of franchise, instead of one specific game, I would say probably the Final Fantasy series. Which game in particular? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I know Persona was actually a spin-off. Shin Megami Tensei was the original iteration, then Persona was the spin-off iteration. It's a good spin-off, not gonna lie. I thought it was kind of funny how all the personas, the monsters, were basically the same thing. I was just like, what? But yeah. No, my brother is a huge fan of both. Probably this game as well. He's a huge Atlus fan. I think he's played like all, or as much as you can with any one of those series. And yeah, told me all about that. Has his own canon now. Used to be a spin-off, right? Nah, it's gnarly. Ooh, magic +9. Damn. Agility +9. For the summoner, it gives +10 to the attack, but small MP recovery every turn in battle is actually kind of dope. So, no, thank you. Sell 79,000 worth of treasure. Nice. Back up to 1,000,000. Ooh, here we go. We got some good weps. Increased damage against plant type monsters. 320 attack. And this is for the Seeker, so yes. It's not replacing any special ability from the previous item because the previous item was like a common item, so
Yeah.
I'll take that. Increases ice again. Increases damage against undead type monsters. Strike. 300 damage. Where she's at now increases ice attack strength. I'll buy it anyway.
Good.
I'll buy an equipped. Wind Spirit Katana. Normal attacks become Wind Affinity as opposed to increased damage against plant type monsters. Meh against that because it's very niche. Having the Wind Affinity, we could be going against something that's got wind defense, but I'm here for it.
Understood.
Understood. A $200,000 Abacus, +3 to all stats. Small MP recovery every turn in battle. I might just hold on to that. Ooh, Hatchet gives him increased damage. Sure.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. And now we have significantly less money. So that was the one that we just got, the Golden Epi. Dude, the Golden Epi is something we bought early in the game.
Now then.
That's kind of funny.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
Restores MP upon defeating enemy during squad battle. That's kind of nice, but nah.
Now then.
Now then. Ooh, we have 8 of these. What are... Nah. Get rid of them all.
Now then.
Almost 100,000. Sheesh.
Now then.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
Okay. And we'll leave that alone. Yakuza 7 forces you to get 3 million yen at one point. 7 is my first Yakuza game. When did it come out? By chance. $2020? Okay. That's not that old. You can buy things on the... Yeah. Magic +6. Ooh. That could be pretty good. I might just buy one. Have it in the inventory. Automatically increases defense at the start of combat. Strength +3, magic +3. Cool. Automatically increases attack at the start of the combat. Ooh, strength +3, magic +3. Might buy that. Okay. I just want to have them in the inventory and then see what the game wants to put on us.
You can trust in me.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Nice!
Sounds like a lovely time.
Hey, nice.
Hey, nice. Okay. Takes place in 2019, 8's in 2023, and even references COVID. Gotcha. It also the reason everyone's back to level 1 because lockdown. Oh, it actually uses COVID as like a story element. I think, yeah, it's funny how like a major world events will actually influence. It's a good idea to make it influence something because it resonates. You know, like if video games were made like right after World War II, you betcha they're all gonna reference that because it was such a major world event. So long as the game is, you know, related to the real world, I guess. Like this game, it would make sense to use something like that because it's completely fantasy world. So, yeah, because it's supposed to be real life in Japan. Right. Now that makes sense. Restore 50% HP to one ally. Sage's Pill. About like 20 of these. Some Ambrosia, which we have. Restores 50% to all. Ooh. Let's have a solid 10 in our inventory with that. Slapstick Fan. Cures all any status ailment for one ally. Ooh, let's pick up... same deal. Let's have a nice solid 10 of those. May inflict daze on one enemy. I doubt I'm ever going to use that, but I'll just pick them up just to have them. Removes all buff effects on all allies. Ooh. Reset Talisman. Removes all buff effects on all allies. That's interesting. You never know. And then more threads. Return to the dungeon entrance. Cool.
All right then.
Then I guess we are vibing. Where is that? The Lower Diafranco Street. Were we not there before? We were there before? That shop's open. Let's see what they got. I reverted to level 1 myself because of COVID lockdown, Lamau. He didn't everyone. Didn't everyone.
What is it?
What is it? What you got?
What would you like?
What would you like? I'm at the sense on the connection with these sorts of places. Put a good word for you. Oh. Thanks to Alonzo's Magic Shop Negotiator, I can get cheaper prices at magic shops. Oh, I remember getting that. Yeah. Ooh, flame in a bottle. Some of these. Let's get a few, just because they came in pretty clutch. Let's get a nice solid 10 of everything. They came in clutch when I wanted more turns in a fight, but I had characters that didn't have the correct weakness equipped for, you know, reasons. Oh, that goes to 100. Okay, never mind. I need 6, and then another 6. Okay. And what do we got here? Able to perform 2 consecutive actions. Actions use turn icons as normal. That's cool. Reduces turn icon extra guard command by half. Reduces turn icon cost of guard command by half. Oh, right. So when you guard, it's half, not a full turn. Then all prevents ailment sort of deal. Prevents hex. I'll just have that on the inventory, and prevents poison. Yeah, just in case.
All right.
Then I guess we are Gucci.
Let's head there right away.
Gauntlet Runner, and I guess we sleep off the night. This will pull the Persona intro thing for 8, really complete with the jazz music. Oh, that's funny. They're just like, yeah, shout out to Persona, you guys are good, but we're Yakuza, so what's up? That's kind of funny. Well, now in Persona 6, you know, if and when that game comes out, they got to throw some Yakuza into that just to, you know, give them a little nudge back the other direction. All right, time to sleep.
Good night.
That's funny though. I'd probably do that too.
Yeah.
Hey, looking like we're all set for tomorrow. Got a mint then? Seeing though I've fallen in with you lot now. Just something I want to clear up.
You.
Just tell me this. You doing all this to save the poor prince? Or are you doing it to save this country? It's the same thing.
I mean,
It's ultimately the same thing either way.
No.
It ain't that simple.
Hey, mate.
If you want to save the country, you're playing a longer game. Gotta actually win this race. So if we can't save the prince, you take his place. For good. That means we win the tournament, you take the lie to your grave. That's a tough life.
So,
I'm just saying, you declare yourself prince tomorrow. You declare yourself prince tomorrow and everything changes for you forever. You know what you're signing up for? I'm ready.
right.
Listen to you. Got guts, that's for sure.
Then
Well, I'll tell you something myself.
I...
I'm not just following you to go with the flow, alright? Or to avenge Dell.
Whatever.
Sure, I'm planning on hammering that bastard Luis into the ground, and I'm doing it for the dream. For a world where your birth don't decide your life. And if I'm gonna tag along, that's the world we're gonna live to see. I know it.
leave it to me.
So just leave it to me, yeah? I've got your back. As long as you're giving everything you got, so will I. You got a deal, Captain? So I'll seal you off. He said prefer sleeping in stowage and then return to my bunk. Alright. Guess you'd call these games Persona-like. Yeah. It's kind of like Souls-like. Draws nearer. Yeah, that is that kind of style of JRPG. Not gonna lie. And it's a good style. But yeah, did Persona, I think, outperformed the rest of them, yeah?
It's that boy candidate. The one who betrayed Luis or killed him or something.
Or killed him with
Hold on.
something.
I thought it was Sanctifex Forden who got killed.
Who knows,
Think it's
lady?
both, but hard to say what actually happened. Suppose it's true.
Who
what
the
they say
hell
about
knows?
Elder. Disaster follows them like an ill wind. I couldn't get a read on what kind
Oh.
of reputation we had before, but it seems worse than I thought.
Once we stand for His Royal Highness the Prince, that will surely change. We have to believe that.
St. Rella is here.
Persona
The
3
rumors were true.
is best-selling? Really? What are the numbers?
Thank you all for joining me, even in the midst of this turmoil. I am Rella Cygnus of the Crown Theocracy. The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence, the late Sanctifex Forden. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, queen of this land.
The saint herself is to be our queen. Now we are safe. Glory.
Glory!
Loud for just jumping mid-race like that. Everyone seemed pretty annoyed when Luis did it.
The tournament's winner is not guaranteed the throne. Fairness was never really a fact.
There we go.
Whoever has the skill to exploit the standings will win.
Hey, he knows what's up.
Listen to that roar. I think I underestimated my sister's popularity. Even from here, I can feel her aura of magic. I suppose that's to be expected if she's the land's best mage healer.
From the looks of it, she's perfectly situated to pick up where Forden left off.
I object.
I object.
You have no true experience in the political
Damn, Godot's just like,
You would rise
nah,
to
fam.
Sanctifex Forden's heights. Be worshipped as he was. I refuse. I have been loyal to God and His Eminence Forden my whole life. I am the only one worthy of his legacy.
Master Godot.
My man's really humble.
Truly, I do see the truth in your words. However, this is also the will of the Crown Theocracy.
Friends gathered here. Do you really believe such a person is fit to be queen?
I think it was like 3 million in 2 days or something. And Persona 3 Reload is a remake of the game. So would you say its previous edition plus this edition is equal to Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal? Because I would say they're both one and the same. They both have their original release. They have their remake. I feel like Persona 5's got it beat. Probably. Maybe. I don't know.
Once the nation has dissolved into chaos, it will be too late. Appoint me as champion of sanctism,
Champion!
and I will save you all.
Not sure about that.
We know your name, but honestly, you don't have much in the way of real accomplishments.
Damn. Reload's more like metaphor, and I think it's actually open world too. Okay. Good. Yeah, no, yeah, that's on the list. Well, I have to do Persona 4 before we move down to Persona 3. I have to redo my playthrough of Persona 4 because I played it, and then I forgot what distracted me, but we stopped, like, not even halfway through the game, I don't think, so we got to go back through Persona 4 and actually finish it all the way. And then we'll move on to Persona 3, but yeah, at a later date for sure.
The man has no charisma.
Has no
If I had
charisma.
to choose, I'd rather follow Centrella in all her glory.
Ooh.
And they say Sanctifex Forden killed the prince, too.
Hey, Kyla, what's up, what's up?
So, then I don't know if I'd trust his closest vassal with the throne.
Friends, I
Oh.
Is that Luis's gauntlet runner?
Oh, shit. Luis coming in hot. But yeah, what's going on, Kyla? You back at school yet? Oh, homeboys showed up.
As usual.
As usual.
All embroiled in pointless conflict.
What is your business here?
For the sake of those mired in your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give
Oh, you
truth
started like...
to this
Oh, okay, you started like 11 days ago. Copy that.
Truth.
The
Well,
people's
how's it going?
eyes have been opened.
You're exhausted. Shocker.
This entire tournament is a self-indulgent travesty of the Sanctus Church's
Yeah, well.
making. First the king, and now you dogs of God.
Dogs.
Why do you teach the people lies? You preach that true understanding is mutual and blind to the balance of power. Ignorant, willful or otherwise, to the sin and weakness that your lessons breed.
Actually, I like my subject this semester. Good. Good. Nothing like super stressful like calculus. Ugh. Tough life. Can't be as bad as having programming and calculus in the same... Yeah, programming and calculus in the same semester. True. Yeah, now, if this semester is a lot more quote-unquote easier, but less stressful overall, then dope. Dope. How's the living situation? Everything going good so far? Programming is easy alone? Yeah, I mean... Depends on one's experience. Talk about you all I want. Yeah. Damn right. Nope. Nope.
Face the truth. Our world is lawless, and your efforts have done nothing to quell the chaos.
But yeah, no, like, for me, programming was difficult because I knew nothing beforehand going into the class, so that class was just painful. So I grew up as a hacker, so it might be easier for me. Right. It just came more naturally for you. I wake up 2 hours later than usual, so I'm getting more rest. Pog, there we go. Used to get up at 5:45 just to get to my 9 a.m. class. I knew nothing at all. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, that's cool. No, that's a huge change, for sure. Especially on the sleep situation. Yeah, she knew nothing at all. Yeah. Same, even for my my C++ class I took in college. Like, nope. I knew nothing before, so... And then it was more of a crash course, because the dude was trying to expedite any computer science majors to move on to the more advanced classes. So they needed to get through the C++ in order to move on to the more advanced stuff, and anyone else who wanted to kind of get their feet wet in programming to kind of test the waters to see if it's something they want to get into, maybe like lower level computer science. Nope. You were better off finding a tutor or something to kind of like help you go from knowing nothing to knowing something, but that particular class, nah, it was just bad. It was bad all around. But now I have accounting, English writing, business statistics, microeconomics, and U.S. history. Ooh, I would... Yo, straight up, that is like one of my semesters I took. Accounting, English, which we had to take anyway. Business stats, yeah, I took statistics, microeconomics, which is a really important one, and U.S. history. That is, honestly, that's one semester I had. That is 100% one semester I had. Cool. Well, that semester's going to be fun. Nothing too bad. C++ is advanced, though. There was no other choice. C++ is extremely difficult to learn. There was quite literally no other language to learn. Like, that was all they had to offer. It's not. It wasn't a college. It was a community college, so it's smaller in scale. And the computer science department was pretty big, but it's not expansive. And there was quite honestly just one teacher to learn from. So I was kind of screwed either way. Screwed anyway. Oh, and I get an iPhone 16 for free last night. Sheesh. Why'd you get it for free? That's dope. I need a phone upgrade. Yeah. My phone is a couple years pre-COVID. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much all the tech I'm running is pre-COVID. I'm falling behind in the world of tech, so don't look to me for anything.
It is time we were judged only by our abilities. Victory means nothing unless won by skill, and it is no less true for the throne.
Oh, one thing I wanted to say after looking at your coursework for the semester, I actually have 3 associate degrees. One's a transfer degree, which meant I could transfer to a 4-year California university and start as a junior. But problem is that didn't have any money, didn't know where to go. But it's in business administration, associates in business administration. I have another associates in what is it? Business technologies, and the third one was behavioral and social sciences, which was kind of interesting to get, but but yeah, business administration, that was my major for the most part. My dad is he's a CPA and accountant, so he does people's taxes, small business, small business work. He has, over the course of his career, he's probably got hundreds of clients that he's worked with doing their stuff. Kind of a crazy field. Mom's phone broke, so my dad bought a new one, but my mom is technologically illiterate, so he gave it to me and he's giving her the 15. Yo, Pog? That's the way to go. Sucks to suck, Mom. Oh, that's my degree program? My double degree right now is business administration data science. Oh, well, there you go. Cool. So yeah, you have any questions about any of that stuff, I might be able to help. Maybe. I don't know. I'm most qualified out of my close family for tech. I'm probably the same. My brother knows a pretty decent amount. He's delved into computers and putting stuff together. I don't know any more than that. Not really. Yeah. No, not really. I think if anything that I know like the most in any particular field would probably be business. Oh, for history, we're studying 1865 to 1877, just that period. After Civil War, yeah, that's Reconstruction. That's very small. What happened during Reconstruction? I mean, a decent amount. Huh. Which is kind of stupid, because my first U.S. history class, and I didn't even learn Civil War yet. Yeah, and a lot of, I mean, U.S. history, just finding out what the United States was up to pre-Revolutionary War, the Revolutionary War, and then the completion of the Revolutionary War and everything that happened after that is pretty significant, especially to, I guess, the starting points. But the Civil War was definitely an important part, and then Reconstruction, I can't imagine. So she's taking a U.S. history class, 1865 to 1877, which is just a, yeah, I'm assuming that's the whole class. That is the whole class, right? That's just not like the next month of classwork. That is the whole U.S. history class. Because yeah, post-Civil War is useful, but that's very niche.
Well, usually,
yeah, that's the whole class. That's wild.
Because usually U.S. history classes are from like before colonization.
Mm-hmm. No, that's what I said last week.
And then the next U.S. history class
Mm-hmm.
will be Reconstruction.
To modern, yeah. No, that's what I told her. So yeah. I'm just like, it's a very random section.
Maybe, like, specialize, unless like history.
She's doing business administration major, so. Right. So. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, well. Well, let me know what you're, like, discussing in that 12-year period of time. Yeah, Reconstruction after the Civil War. I mean, sure, why not? I don't know.
I know way more about the
Yeah. We only have to take these U.S. classes because we're required to take our 4th year in Houston. Does college pay for you to go to Houston? Or do you have to... That's wild. That's really wild. Because, yeah, she's out in the Philippines. That's weird. Yep. Oh. College pays you to get... Okay, bet. But, weird. What university are you going to again? Of course, it's tied up with the University of Houston. Oh. That is weird. But yeah, you go to university in the Philippines, right? They help design our degree program. Huh. It's kind of shocking Houston and not California. Because, you know, Pacific Ocean and all that. But all the way to Texas. Oh my god. Not like this. Some of my subjects are taught by University of Houston professors. Ah, got it. I go to an Asian Institute of Management. Used to be just a school for master's degrees. Gotcha. But it's just with the University of Houston. Okay, that's interesting. You gonna bite mommy? Hell yeah. But the added undergrad course in 2023? Gotcha. Well, we gotta add more people, more money. More money, more problems, but... Yeah, that's interesting. Let me know what you're talking about in that U.S. history class, because I don't know too much about Reconstruction. Because, yeah, again, it's a very niche period, and anything that we talked about in our classes was probably very small compared to... Because the major thing that we needed to learn... you know, being in the United States is more governments and the major, I guess, fundamentals of what happens. Like, you know, what happened at the Second Continental Congress, who was our first couple of presidents, like some major useful information, I guess. Right now we're talking about the Black Emancipation. The Emancipation Proclamation? That happened during the Civil War. I think, honestly, I'm still kind of lost. Yeah, nah, the Emancipation Proclamation was something President Lincoln... Yeah, that happened before, or that happened during, and basically that was a way of him... That was a way of him of legal loopholing to, essentially make it law where the southern states could not hold slaves anymore because they were considered property, and he emancipated them. And
so I'm listening to some books right now that are set during the Civil War,
mm-hmm.
but and in the book they said because the South is trying to get England and France to help them.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, so they're sending people over there to be like, hey, help us. But then, you know, Lincoln set the slaves free because England had abolished slavery 30, 40 years before the Civil War.
Right.
And so that made the British not support it. One of the reasons,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because Lincoln was like, they're trying to get the British for help. We'll do this publicly. And that'll make England not want to fight us.
Not want to fight us.
Because now we're morally on the same page.
Right, got it. Nah, that's kind of wild. I think, honestly, I'm kind of lost. History's crazy. I would have never survived. Yeah, that's what everyone says. But You're surviving now, and now will be history at some point in the future. So.
Skill? What skill did you put on display?
Let's get through this cutscene that's happening.
I see no more reason to forbid the killing of candidates.
Ooh.
You would have the race decided by violence.
Violence.
And I suppose you believe yourself capable of personally reversing the king's magic. Impossible.
Impossible.
Oh, King! You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives! The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. And neither would I.
Ooh.
I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you, O great king?
What is his aim? If he has the key to certain victory in his hands, why cast it aside?
Never takes what he doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He means every word he says. When you're clawing up from the bottom and you hear him talk like that, you can't help but dream. And then you never realize. Only a madman claims lies and contradictions won't exist in their world.
Luis Guillerburn, what manner of life has this man lived to make him such a creature?
He says that, but with that lance, he could kill any candidate he pleases, couldn't he? He killed Sanctifex
yes.
Warden, and now threatens Saint Rella. No! Your late majesty, please, speak!
Do not fear, my people. Even should Luis claim all the power he desires, I will not be so easily conquered. Even should our nation dissolve into anarchy, I will always stand to defend you.
Bet.
Sister.
I expected little else of Forden's loyal pet. It seems there is more to the saint than vapid, empty benevolence. Come, O king! There can be no more doubt. The masses desire a truly fair battle. One waged without your shackles.
Ooh, anime mode activated. Let's go.
Be this thy course. Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
He's talking!
He's talking.
Like when he first rose.
I killed Forden, yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strength.
Alright, I have to finish setting up my phone with the next hour somehow. Oh, there we go.
And in your place, fool king,
Must be nice to set up a phone.
restore the balance and right this land's wrongs.
Apple pissed me off because it's taking forever. It's Apple, that's why.
So be it. They who remain seeketh a clash without hindrance.
Funny enough, if I was offered the 16 Apple iPhone 16, I'd probably been like,
Very
nah.
well. Now and hereafter, my magic shall no longer protect thee.
Oh shit, he's getting rid of the magic. Oh shit. It's a free-for-all, dude.
Face this as a trial renewed. If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
Hey, baby. I got Apache. I can't pause this right now. I started at 7 p.m. and it's 3 a.m. Oh, man. See you, Drum and Drum Wife and Pachi. All right, Kyla. We'll see you later. Best of luck. Have fun this semester. It looks like fun.
You see that light just
I'd be
now?
down with it. But,
The magic
alrighty.
flow
Best of luck.
surrounding the candidates has
Hey, Patsy.
disappeared. The protection of the magic is no more.
The royal magic protection is faded away. How about you, baby? You say hi to the stream? You say hi to the stream? You say hi to the stream? You gotta go meow. Say hi to the stream? Aww. Alright, be free. I don't think you want to be here. There you go. We got our boxes set up back here and kind of using it as like a cat tree. Not really, but kind of works. Got a blanket on it, got a pad on it, so she likes to lounge on it.
Then this lance of dragons is no more than an antique spear.
All he won is Gambit.
Children lost in Sanctism's shadow. The fog of deception has finally cleared. There is no God.
There is no
Think
God.
hard on your salvation, and whether you'll find it in prayer.
No. He would even deny us our prayer? It's true. His Majesty has broken the spell. If it has come to this.
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still, it is for the throne, and nothing more. I can finally face the real you. A near-death invalid has no place upon the throne. The mere suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example and abandon the folly of your ideals.
Oh, go girl.
To cast aside all we've fought for would accomplish nothing. We too strive for a vision. Luis, you will never take the throne. The rightful heir stands.
Hey, what up,
before you.
Average?
Look upon our candidate and know his true claim. He is the legitimate son of his late Majesty King Hytlodius V, last heir to the throne of Uchronia. His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil. For his
Finally,
people,
exams
he
done. Oh my
defies
god.
the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
His Highness the Prince. What? That's a lie.
That's a lie.
He has already passed.
His Highness the Prince. They're mad, the lot of them. That boy's an elder.
Pachi.
Indeed he is. It is the
Hold
very
on.
proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself will see what this means.
She's holding her mouth open.
Indeed. There is no denying it.
Indeed.
Rella.
Rella.
I saw for myself when I personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public, but the time for discretion is past. His Highness the Prince has elden blood coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother was an elder woman.
The Prince was an elder.
An elder?
Enough of this absurdity.
You! The Prince! A bold gambit. To reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have no retort.
No retort.
After all, he's been dead so long. Nobody could say otherwise. Fine then. So be it. This marks the true battle between those who would fight for the throne. Wouldn't you say, Your Highness? Face your unworthy
Fun fact, hit me.
ideals and come to terms. I shall await at the royal capital to meet the one left standing.
With Luis in the lead, he no longer has to concern himself with the other candidates, especially those who aren't a direct challenge. I secured the abandoned Dracodius. Dope, and we could use it for the night? Ooh. Number 3! My spores increased dramatically now that I've announced I'm the prince. I can't let the people down.
Rella, Forden's legacy is rightfully mine. It won't be long before this conflict turns violent. Do you really think you have what it takes to fend off Luis?
Maybe.
You were head of the guards and you failed to protect Santifex Forden. You want to talk?
Oof.
Please step down.
And you think yourself my better, do you? If it's a contest of strength you want, We can settle that right here.
Oof. Stab.
My magic. Nothing's happening. What's going on?
Oh?
Please, do not cause further distress to the devout. I ask once more, stand down.
Ooh, was that her?
Did you see that? Those were thorned vines. But that's... Sister.
Children of God, I know the burdens you bear. I see the fear and anxiety that weighs heavy upon you. But rest at ease, my beloved citizens. Sanctism is and shall ever be your fortress. Know that I will protect all of you. Pray with me now. Closure.
Closure. Who is she?
She's right. Saint Rella can even heal our country. As long as we believe in her, we shall know peace.
If you would sum up all the U.S. Parking space, so guess what country is closest to that space? If you would sum up all the U.S. parking space, so guess what country is closest to that space? Slovakia? So what you're saying, the amount of parking that we have in the United States is equal to the size of another country? Exactly. I could see that. Now, that would be a very fascinating statistic, I guess. But yeah, the amount of parking is equivalent to the size of Slovakia. That's wild. That is actually wild. Good to know.
Saint Rella, closure.
Closure.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond rhetoric in her words.
Rhetoric?
There's definitely magic there.
Rhetoric?
Sister, what have you done to everyone?
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties. I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall never trouble you again. Sanctifex
Is she evil?
Sanctism as only a tool. A means to exploit the people, abuse his authority, and mask injustice as piety. And yet, even then, did this twisted form of sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation true? Luis claims that there is no God. That true equality is only earned in pitiless competition. Are the believers fools to fear his words?
Saint Rella.
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries, no anxieties. Now and forevermore.
But through magic? You forced the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip them of free thought.
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long. Besides, what makes you any more fit to speak of rightness? You claim he is the prince. The real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he? After all, your efforts did nothing to lift the curse. I've told you before. The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffers, because I yet live.
The game better explain why.
Wait. Surely you can't mean... No. You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence that he survived that night.
Oh, was I not clear enough? Allow me to clarify. On that night, it was my back that your blade carved across.
But fucking why?
This isn't good. There's magic flooding this place.
Keen senses indeed, to be capable of seeing all this.
No! Why? Why? Sister, you can't have! You were only 12 summers old then.
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to suspect him of the crime. Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete. A spell with no formula. Even I could not dispel it. All you can do now is kill the caster. As heiress to the Sanctus Church's legacy, I will never hand over the royal scepter. Not to Luis, nor to you. Juna, I will await you amidst our dearest memories. Find me where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried. A place I'm sure you know well.
Isn't that a...
She TP'd.
Halt! I will not let you escape. You've ruined everything. The church, my authority, everything. You
You're
will
cute.
never leave this city alive. I am Guido, of the warrior monks, and in God's name, I condemn thee.
Oh, you want to throw down, dude? Oh, hey. Oi!
They're calling in the cavalry. We've got incoming runners. Plural. We need to get out of here.
Let's do it. But why those? Enemy mode activated. I have questions.
Norris, swiftly!
Lost it, I know.
Ooh. Bob and weave.
Who put this cliff here?
What about the teleportation? That takes time we don't have.
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky.
So we do. Then
So
that's
we
what we'll
do?
We fly.
Wait, you're saying...
I finished preparations long ago. Time was something I had in surplus.
Then?
But if it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here. You hear me?
I trust you.
We're dead if we don't move either way. I agree. He speaks true.
Just take us up already. We've all flown before, right? Except me.
Norris! Is this not your dream? Then bring it to life! Here and now!
I'll do it. I'll take you with me. Beyond the sky!
Yeet!
What the?
Oh, crap.
Not yet. Trust your technology near us. It's time.
Nice. It's got wings. And it flaps. Sure.
Impossible. It can fly.
It can flap. Screw flying.
We're flying like a bally bird with wings and all. Did you not see that? How do you like that?
My ears are popping.
Takes some getting used to.
Cool.
Did that well! I really done it! Look at her! That's my sky!
It's even got a tail too. It's like a dragon. Cool. But dude, I'm confused.
After that drop, I thought we'd die even if we didn't crash. Now that we're past the worst of it, it's actually smoother than I thought.
A bit of faith, my dear.
You're telling me that tiny patch is the city? It's like a child's toy. Seeing it like this, it's easy to imagine the people as little dots, huddling together in fear.
In fear.
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
I knew it'd work. It was a gamble. Aren't you flying anyway?
Aren't you flying already?
Already? Whatever.
Why should you be worried?
What's that supposed to mean?
Mm-hmm.
Don't go poking the bear fairy, my lad. Really, I'd never have done this without you giving me the push I needed. Thank you.
So, about our next move.
Who the hell knows, dude?
Pursue Rella as soon as possible. His Highness is running out of time.
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried? My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now. I was a student there myself once.
You don't say. No wonder you're so knowledgeable about magic.
For a dropout, I suppose.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. 'Twas known as the finest school in the kingdom for magic research.
Lady Juna, I've got to ask. What was St. Rilla like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold? That the real hair?
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. Maybe I just never knew the real her. That was the first I've ever seen her like that myself. I keep thinking, if she'd just quietly taken over for Forden, we could have helped each other out. Even if she inherits the Sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like Forden. She'd never want to hurt anyone. That's not her. I thought she wasn't like that. Now she's saying she was part of this conspiracy? She attacked the prince? No, it doesn't make any sense.
It quite literally does not make any sense.
To get to her fast as we can. We know where she is, yeah? You just gotta tell her everything you just told us.
That would be prudent, yes. But Captain, a reef for your thoughts, lad. If she is truly the culprit, then the curse will persist so long as she lives. This means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task?
Yes. I'm prepared for that.
Juna, would you prefer to stay behind?
I can't afford to. If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand. I'm prepared enough for that.
Lady Juna.
What's the matter? It's plain to see something's bothering you.
Oh, no. It's nothing specific. It's just that something's felt wrong somehow, ever since I sensed the Saint's Magla. I'm sorry, it's hard to explain. Please pay me no mind.
Like, it can't be Rella. Mark location of the Mage Academy ruins on the map. They'll be waiting for us when we land. I never wanted to come to this, but be ready for a fight. When I'm prepared for battle, I should check the location on the map. Okay. But still, like, what's her motivation? Like, there's so many question marks. It's weird. So, I guess we'll find out. I'll just keep playing through it. I'm not feeling that plot twist. It feels extremely detached. And kind of random. Let's do another Almighty's. Maybe later? Come on. I guess we're like super locked in.
Let's not.
Yeah, maybe later. We can't do literally anything other than pursue Rella, so. Alright. Let's go and save because a lot of stuff happened. To the round table. And every chair is filled except for Nurse over there. Supposed to be sitting in that chair. Is that who else? Route map. Alright, where are we going?
These are the
Jeez.
Academy ruins, huh? Rella's waiting for us there. Let's hurry.
Just in the mountain. It's kind of funny.
This place here.
It's gonna be snowy. Dope.
Here.
Let's go. After that, send course for the Royal Academy ruins. Risking a bit going through the mountains in their dodgy weather, but what choice we have, eh? Strap yourselves in.
Let's be off.
Then 'tis settled. It would behoove us all to prepare ourselves, even whilst on the road.
I say, preposterous on the map, but they really built this old academy as deep in the mountains as they could shove it.
Amazing. It's all so beautiful. For some reason, I can't stop shaking.
It's what they call too sodden cold.
Hmm.
Ugh, I wasn't made for chill like this.
The wintry peaks of
Get over it.
Montario are harsh. The first snowfall is bound to make it even harder to reach the base from our position.
Why build a blasted thing here of all places?
I don't know much about it myself, but I have heard rumors that there's a dragon among these mountains. A dragon? You mean like our dragon god? You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial magla to be absorbed by the lance, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures. They're testaments to a lost world. That's why the Academy's here, I heard. To study them. But of course, that's all in the past now.
Why is Rella with the Sanctus Church, anyway? If they tore apart a place she held dear, you'd think she'd carry some kind of grudge against them.
Tis not unlike my own plight, I feel. One might call it a family curse.
My family, the Cygnus family, holds great esteem, to the church especially. We've held high sanctified titles for generations, and as eldest child, Rella can't reject them.
How did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined to uphold it that she'd kill at their command?
She wouldn't. We better hear it from her. I feel it. I can sense an aura of Magla all the way from here. There's a strong disturbance like I've never felt before.
Feel a disturbance in the force.
Here we go. We're finally closing in.
Well, crap. If we're about to like go into like a major fight, not even like a grindy sort of dungeon fight, then I might need to swap the party.
Its frozen spires piercing the wintry clouds.
Or maybe not. We'll find out.
The runner lands at the foot of the mountains, blemishing the pristine snow with fresh tracks. In silent certainty, they know Rella awaits them, the weathered corpse of a scholar's home at her back.
Clergery. Something about that phrase just. Unless this whole place is gonna be a dungeon. Hey.
I've been waiting for you. Little more needs to be said. We are here to save His Highness, and to do that.
Sister!
We will end you.
At least tell me, why did you have a hand in the assassination? Did I ever really know you?
How like you to be self-centered even now, Juna. In the end, you're no daughter of House Cygnus. You're an orphan. Another acquisition of House Cygnus.
Okay.
Picked up on a whim. A tokenized game piece on their board to illustrate their noble contributions to society.
I mean, I suppose that's one question I had, was the fact that they were both different types of people, species. I forget the name of one or the other, but yeah, they were both. They're not related by blood, so I'm just like, how are they sisters? But okay, so she's an orphan. Okay, that's fair. That we could have picked up.
You thought you and I were close? You believed you understood your big sister?
Sure. There's no indication prior in the game to not.
I understand
that
now,
not being the case.
You're right. And I was wrong. I am Giovanni Cygnus, and my life is my own. So is my heart. I've always believed in you, and I'm not going to stop now. You would never kill someone just because Forden asked you to. Never!
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not proof enough? Can you deny it, Your Highness?
You must be punished. You must have had your reasons.
You had your reasons, I assume? I honestly can't see it either. Anyone aiming to kill a royal is risking their life for a cause. But what would a 12-year-old girl be willing to die for?
If Saint Rella's willing to die for something, no mistake. It'd be you, Lady Juna.
Huh? For me? Why?
Why?
Delusions. Sister. What?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You are protecting me. From what?
I'm gonna punch
Even if
something.
That's not true, why did you bother summoning us here? The King's Rock marks you at second place. All the Sanctus faithful have put their trust in you, even after the death of the Santafex shook their hearts. Had you only gone into hiding to prepare for the battle against Luis, no one, not even us, would have been able to get to you. Yet...
You want to know why I've summoned you here? A question burns in me, and I will have my answer. Whoever defeats Luis will surely win the throne.
Mm-hmm.
But can you save those who remain of the Sanctist flock? The weak, whom Luis would see culled? This world already rejects many for their weakness. With nowhere to turn, they seek comfort in faith. If you would sacrifice them for freedom, you're no better than Luis.
I intend to look after them.
I intend to look after them.
Well, words alone prove nothing. To be king is to wield strength, even to save the foolish and the abandoned. Whoever you really are, until I know you can be a true king, I refuse to die.
Such an aura. This must be...
Yes. Behold a divine relic, once wielded in war and then sealed in the Frostlands. A weapon of draconic command, just like the lance of your islands.
Cool.
Dragons are manifested avatars of mortal fear. Fear of nature. Fear of the untamed. That is the source of their power. If you would be king, show me you can conquer it.
Bet. Oh. It is then manifested. Bet.
Sogne, dragon god of the Ice Valley. Show me now the power that ended the ancient world.
Alright. Peril. Let's get it.
If you would make this a country where it is no sin to be weak or ignorant, you need strength to shape it. Let us prove that strength here.
Rella!
Then let's go. If you're gonna put your life on the line for this, then it's only right we do the same.
Come, Sogne of the Ice Valley. Come, O pillar of the 5 chromatic dragons, harbingers of earthly war. Heed my call, and unleash your fury once again before us!
We've got no choice! Let's fight back, everyone!
Yeah! Alright, I'm pulling everyone into the back, too. Sagne's the only target. We can't target Rella.
Raging fire!
Yeah, I'm assuming fire is a weakness.
Take my fullest power!
Summon Gargoyle, deals heavy fire damage to one main flick burn. Ooh, baby!
Heed me!
Yeah! Increase allies attack, increase allies defense. Start upping everyone. Battlecry tackle, wild boar, what do we got? Pierce, heavy strike to all. Pierce to one, significantly decreases their attack for 3 turns.
Never mind. Get away. Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Greatly increases caster physical attack damage once per battle. And is it's once per battle. So I can't use it again. Let's do a charge.
This is just what I need! Burn!
Sogne, show them strength.
Now.
You claim such power, then I will test
By
it.
the tower. Let me help.
That was helpful.
Okay, let's do this.
And then I can't do wild boar out of whatever. Can I keep doing it?
You're out of here.
You're out of here. We resist, cool. Yeah, what up, Levi? How you doing? Directed the barrier of I can't read that quick. Cool.
What is this?
I didn't see that.
It didn't affect them.
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
Oh, it took one attack. That's fine.
Not this time. Victory!
It removes all buff effects. No.
Here I go. Heed me. Yeah. You hit their weakness.
So yeah, it's something that needed to happen. That's fine. Let's do a weak recovery. I'm good. Nice, nice.
Thank you. Thanks.
What have you been up to?
Who should I beat down? Come here!
Come here!
Allow me.
Quartz wall. Directed barrier magic against elemental attacks. Got it. That's what that was. Oh, she got frosted. Almighty damage. We gotta use it anyway.
There's another way. Summoner.
It is your turn.
Yeah!
We can do this. Come forth, royal soul.
And then we'll use Basilio
Thank you.
to heal the blizz.
Stay insane in a fight? Not bloody likely.
Not bloody likely. Frostbite.
I'll use this one.
Yeah.
Underestimate a dragon.
Quartz wall again. Gag me with the spoon. Icy breath. Ah, she's weak to ice.
Really hurting. Can someone help her?
Two of us are hit with ice.
Yupa's hurt bad. Can we get her some healing?
Do I have a cure all ailments for all allies? Yeah, Coney Steel.
I'll go with this.
Thank you.
That helped us out.
I knew you'd help.
Cool.
Summoner. Come forth now.
That did nothing? It didn't affect them.
I will fight with pride by this power.
Oh, yeah, I suppose it's kind of an issue.
This should work. I owe you one.
I am grateful. That helped.
Alright, at least the barrier's gone, I guess. Ice Claw Slash.
Allow me.
Come on, man.
Basilio's frozen over. He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
It's fine.
Use now.
Are you kidding me? That didn't do a thing. I'll show you.
Just get rid of it.
Raging fire. Weakness. I can now.
Show them strength.
Yeah.
You claim.
Let's go.
We just need the turn.
Then I will
Healing
test
power.
it.
That helped us out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's cold as hell.
Do I have any stronger fire?
I'll use this one.
I'll drop his attack. Why not?
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Rakukaja, defense rose, cool.
Basilio's frozen over. Wizard! He can't hit his hard. No good. What do we do?
Oh, anxiety.
I pray you're ready.
Show them strength.
We can do this. I won't hold back. No, I'm all prepared. Maybe there's a better choice. Let's try this.
Let's keep his attack down.
Here I go. Don't let her get attacked.
Hold on.
Hold on. Let's cure the frostbittedness.
Shiona's anxious and they're out for her blood.
Allow me.
We're chilling. This quartz wall is annoying because we just lose two turn icons.
It comes to this.
Frostbite again. Attack Rose, which just canceled our previous, which is fine. Frostbite again. Gag me with a spoon.
I can do this. Attack won't do
It
much
is
like
your
this.
turn.
Yeah.
169. Yeah, her attack got dropped off. Holy.
Take Take it.
That helped. That was helpful.
I owe you one.
Secure.
I'm ready whenever. Use now.
Give me another turn. There, something. Quartz wall. It sucks.
What is this?
Everyone's attack and defense fell sharply. Rakakaja, defense rose.
Take my fullest power. Heed me. This won't work. It didn't affect them.
I will fight with pride. Here.
You hit their weakness.
You claim
better be ready.
Captain.
Then I
This
will
one.
test it.
Right in their weak spot.
Right in their weak spot.
Show them
You
strength.
hit their weakness. Don't let
Here
it
I
down.
go. Come forth now.
You missed.
Mi-
Come on, focus. It was really hurting.
Missing is wild.
Me.
Oh, I forgot to heal Juna or Yufa, whatever.
He was down.
Fuck.
Someone help her.
She just died.
Down. We gotta help her.
Let's try this.
I rejoin you.
Juna,
Stay
careful.
insane in
It
a
looks like
fight.
you've got several
No
ailments.
bloody
Watch your
news.
back.
That helps.
I'm grateful. Thank you.
Alright, we're chilling.
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
We'll just save.
That's not.
Do I have a... Hold on. Increase crit rate of all allies? No. Increase hit rate of one attack? No. Deal 300 almighty damage to one enemy? Straight up. Restores 100 MP and cures hex for all allies? Damn. Fully restores MP of 1? No. Increase attack defense hit evasion for 3 allies for all allies? No. Increase physical attack power 1 time for all allies? No. I would do this, but no, I'm not feeling it.
Watch me.
Maybe
not. Behold this power. That's not. This is just what I need.
It didn't affect them.
Hitting it with that just wastes a turn to use Quartz Wall, so I'd rather not give her something else to use.
Frozen.
Frozen?
Cecilio's frozen over. He can't hit
It
as hard
is
as
your
he usually
turn.
does. That was ineffective.
Well, she's frozen, so might as well use that then and
Show
there.
them strength.
Magic Seeker. We're not out of this yet.
That helped us out.
That was helpful. Thanks.
Cuba's
It's
frozen.
cold as hell.
Her attacks won't do much like this.
All right.
Right in their weak spot.
Behold
Down,
this power.
Cecilio.
Allow me.
Quartz Wall. Icy Breath.
Frozen.
It comes to this.
I'm done trying to cleanse that.
It was really hurting. Can someone help her?
Take this.
I might not have a choice now.
Yupa's hurt bad. Can we get her some healing?
This should help. Thank you.
I owe you one.
Thanks.
Everyone got frozen.
You claim such power, then I will test it.
Here.
That helped us out.
Thank you. Thanks.
Who should I beat down first? This one.
Does it work?
Anxiety for throwing an item. Gag me.
So annoying.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Alright, one more attack. Nice claw slash.
And they're targeting him.
Comes to this.
Why does she get to do a Rakikaja after having one more attack? I'm confused.
Over. I'll show you. As hard as he usually does. Are you kidding me? That didn't do a thing.
Summoner, come forth now.
Yeah!
Strong enough to protect the weak.
Let's try this.
You hit their weakness.
It's cold as
That's your
hell. All
opening,
right.
Captain.
You
Watch
claim
me.
such
Raising
power,
fire.
then I will test it.
Don't let up now, Juna. Oh, it was really hurting.
Frozen.
Allow me.
Alright, half turn icon, 2 turns remaining. She's dead. It's fine. Almighty damage. That's cool.
Push yourself too hard.
Yeah, we're fine. Alright, let's pop a revive.
This should work.
I rejoin the Facilio.
It's cold as hell.
Get him healed up.
We can sell this for a high price.
Pop a heal.
Here you go. I knew you'd help.
I'm grateful.
That helped. June is frozen over. The attacks are gonna be weaker now. I call upon a royal soul. No good.
Get rid of the shield.
Didn't do a thing.
Attack return to normal. Good.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Force wall. 1 turn remaining. Icy breath. Half turn.
Is everyone okay?
Bruh.
Gotta heal up.
Our stupid defense is too low. Okay, now everything returned to normal.
You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
We have that did nothing.
Let's stay calm. Let's try this.
Thank you. That was helpful.
I owe you one.
I won't die easily.
Its defense is super high.
I'll use this one.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
2 of us will die next turn if this won't get the kill. So I'm not feeling it.
Can't let it go unused.
We can extend this.
I'm grateful.
Items for days, dude. Defense returned to normal, which is good. War, that's not gonna help you. Yeah, so this is GG.
Take my fullest power. Looks like you've got several ailments.
This won't
Watch your
work.
back.
It's okay. We can do this. Take it.
You hit their weakness.
Okay,
That's
let's
your
do
ultimate,
this.
Captain.
Hit him with
Truly is
a
a
bop.
gulf between us. You are more the warrior than I, as expected. So be it. What I lack in experience, I shall give with my life.
Oh?
Sister! Sogne, I give unto you all that I am!
Why? Full magic transfer.
She gave the last of her magic to the dragon? Why go that far?
Okay, so it's just the dragon now, unless the dragon's gonna whip out some more explosive whatever.
No need to rush this.
Remove all buff effects on all enemies. Oh, there we go.
I'll go with this.
Let's drop this thing's attack. Draconic Wrath. Attack rose dramatically. Shit. Roar. Everything else on us dropped sharply.
Yuba, we gotta do something about all those ailments. Watch yourself. It is your turn. Yeah. Yuba hit their weakness.
But it's not going to have any shields pop up on it anymore, so
I owe you one.
That was helpful. That helped.
we might be vibing.
Who should I beat down
It looks like
first?
you've got several ailments. Watch your back.
Ooh, Amnesty Talisman can help. Stack only went up 1. Oh, right, because we already dropped it. Decrease stack, yeah, it's this one. The one that we have most of. Alright, its attack is back to normal.
Raging fire. Don't let him down.
Souls of kings, give me strength.
So, we're vibing. Why are you missing? Are you good? Take it.
This is really hurting.
Oh, she's dead.
Someone help her?
Attack rose dramatically.
She
Dope.
hurt bad. Can we get her some healing?
By this power. We're not out of this
I'm
yet.
grateful.
Yuba's
Stay
frozen.
insane in a fight.
I'll use this one.
Basilio's just what I need. Status ailment. No,
I'm
a bunch
cold.
of them.
Is there a cure for specifically? No.
I must hold back.
Then I guess you heal the frostbite yourself.
No use holding back.
You've got a bunch
let's
of
go.
ailments slowing you
Better
down,
be sure.
Captain.
Let's try this.
You hit their weakness.
Okay,
That's
let's
your
do
opening,
this. Here you
Captain.
go.
There, 300 damage.
That tickled.
That tickled.
Everyone okay?
Crits. Yufa, you're kind of throwing, not gonna lie.
You're all hurt bad. Watch me. Anyone get on here?
Summoner.
Heed me. Yeah. You
The
let
freedom
her
of a
weakness.
wanderer. Magic Seeker. We can do this.
Thanks.
That was helpful. Thanks.
Who should I beat down first?
Celia, I'm actually gonna swap with
Time to switch.
You face Hulkenberg.
her. Okay, I did not need you to go to the front line, but that's chill.
Call upon a royal soul. Hit their weakness.
I'll have enough turns for her to rotate back.
Here I go, Juna. Come forth now.
I will fight with pride. Come forth, royal soul. Here.
Thank you.
I'm stepping back. Oh, power of heroes! I will protect
Thank you.
Need her defense up or something.
Trivial.
Oh, it's really hurting. Can someone help her?
Cool.
Yuba's down. Someone help her. Yuba's down. We gotta help her. Behold this power. You hit their weakness.
Let's stay calm.
Don't let up now, Juna.
This should work.
I rejoin Juna's fray. Magic Knight. Protect
Healing
me.
off.
Now.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
That helped.
Hulkenberg's frozen. Raging fire. Power.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, with the icy breath.
Really hurting. I won't. Someone help her. Yuba's down.
Son of a bitch, dude. Yeah, Frostbite gets recovered.
We gotta help her.
Let's try this.
I rejoin the fray.
Blade in hand. She can't strike at full power.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Wizard! Burn! You hit their weakness.
I pray you're ready.
Yeah! Yuba hit their weakness.
Attack returned to normal. Attack rose dramatically. Icy birth.
Oh, it's really hurting. Can someone help her? Yuba's hurt bad.
I won't hold back.
Can we get her some healing?
No, this won't work.
Gag me.
Better Magic Seeker. With healing
I'm
power.
grateful.
Yuba's
Magic
frozen.
Knight!
Protect won't do much like this.
No. Come! A mystic
That
shield.
was helpful.
Zero repel.
Hulkenberg's
I'll
frozen.
show you.
She can't strike at full power.
Summoner.
It is your turn. Yeah.
It's
Yuba
okay.
hit their weakness.
We can do this. We can do this.
We can do this.
Thank you. Thanks.
Twas needed.
Yeah, we're doing it.
I'm with blade in hand. I will protect
That helped.
Oh yeah? If you do icy breath one more time, you're throwing.
My strength.
Yuba's hurt bad. Can we get her some healing?
This should be good. That was helpful.
Thank you.
I knew you'd help.
Yuba,
Oh,
we gotta do
souls of
something
kings,
about all those
give me
ailments.
strength.
Watch yourself.
I will fight with pride. Here.
You hit their weakness.
Observe.
That's your opening, Captain.
Are you alright?
Thanks. Thank you.
That helped.
That helped.
Wizard! Raging fire! Hit!
You fucking kidding me, dude. You're actually throwing.
Here I go! We gotta do something about all those ailments. Watch yourself.
The miss.
I am bested.
Yeah,
I
you're
see
bested.
now. The true strength of your will.
And I still am just annoyed as to your motives here. So hopefully the game rectifies this.
I've done it!
6 hero leaps of light. Our magic got boosted.
Yes, I've become stronger.
Okay, why are you the way that you are, Rella?
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction.
Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must. Forgive me. But have you any last objections?
As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now.
Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Forfeit. Wait!
Wait!
Sister, please tell me. What happened on that day? I want to know everything.
The same.
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood.
Why?
I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect. Juna, do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia,
that's the race.
Is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day, I...
Rewind.
Kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all.
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king. Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince, and place the blame on Luis. Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust. The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him, and see the face of a man preparing to abdicate. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the church is needed most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
Yes, but even so, His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing. To murder someone innocent, it is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated by blood, yet already they speak of her beauty. And a most charming singing voice, yes?
What does Juna have to do with this?
Are they even the same
Never.
age?
You are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedies. Or Will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night's lapse of judgment? Hmm?
I'll do it.
Okay, so she was coerced by Forden. He dies,
Sickness is
and
a
she
solid
still goes with it.
My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne. This aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
What power have you sought?
The power you've been seeking?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his Magla. I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind, pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world.
A world overrun by humans? What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same Magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets.
Sister!
Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth. I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Altaberry. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Altaberry. Good people, can you hear my voice? Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on?
What's going on?
There's a voice in my head. A voice? I hear nothing.
I apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic, I speak directly to your minds.
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people. He is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince.
Whoa.
Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh God.
Sanctist faithful, she knows not what she speaks. Close your mind to her. Damn you, Rella. You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities. I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful. You need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Closure.
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning?
Who the hell knows?
Crier or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctus Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister, please, you. Tell me, what do I do?
I have no idea.
Tell me. What do I do?
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
Anime mode activated.
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse. Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands.
Rella!
Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Okay.
Huh?
Hell yeah. Finally. After this, that, and the other on who's the actual person who did it. Gag me with a spoon.
The curse is gone. He's cured.
I see. Which means Rella is...
Yeah, she's the one who did it. Like, in the most roundabout fucking way. Now, see, the issue I have with that death and just, you know, the sympathy you might feel for Juna, it's...
Damn it! What am I doing?
That dynamic is nothing compared to Persona with the sisters. I'm spacing on literally both of their names, but you all know what I'm talking about. Like, if the older sister would have died in some way in Persona 5, it's like, damn, that's it is not so much. Like, you saw Rella once in the beginning, 50 hours later, you saw her a little bit more, and then she had a major plot twist sort of deal here, and then she's dead. It's like, not enough time. Not enough time to really establish anything with her. And then her just being used as a 12-year-old pawn to assassinate the prince, to mistakenly make it seem like Luis was the one who did it. I don't know. It's like, I understand the power dynamic that's Forden wanted the prince out of the way so that he can become ruler. Like, yeah, he's evil. He's evil. Luis just seemed like a prodigy. She the same, you know, with the magic and the healing and the all that. It's like, okay, cool. The motivation just feels super, super weak. Just for the whole thing. Just for the whole thing. So, I don't know. Weak sauce.
It's just like me and Del. I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life.
You know what I think the issue was? We spent way too much time with the small portion of the party traversing the rest of this map. It significantly detached us from everything else about the game. Like, for a good, solid 50 to 60 hours of this game, it's just you and the Gauntlet Runner doing dungeons, getting treasure, getting stronger, the actual RPG of it, but the story got sent to the back a little bit more. Like, it just became so detached. But in Persona, it's like the story kept evolving with the placement and where you were going. Like, Persona just had good connectivity with everything and good progression. This game, the progression just didn't flow correctly. It didn't link up. It didn't sync up. It kind of... It all just kind of fell off. I think one of the major issues is probably the king assigning who's going to be the king after. That's a good point. And then the church erecting this competition where they're going around the map doing the things. Those two came in conflict. The main overarching story narrative and the adventure. Both those things just did not... They didn't click. Yeah, that's honestly probably the issue. Both those things just did not click as well as it should have. Because too many of the characters just fell off. Everyone's too spread out. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Persona did it better. Just comparing the two, because I can, because they're both very, very similar. Persona did it better. Roland knew that she was linked by the curse of the victim. Her body paid the price, and now she knows she didn't have much time longer.
She really,
Cool.
truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church for her, it was about the people. She was the kind of sanctist others only pretended to be.
And then the other issue is that it was put forth from the very beginning that it's like, we got to cure the prince. We got to cure the prince. We got to get him out of this curse. We got to cure the prince. Like, we had a strong objective to complete, and then all the ups and downs of that. Grius getting killed for it by the king's magic. This seems like a very lackluster, uncathartic. It's a bit of a letdown, honestly. Like, the climax of this, him finally getting cured by this happening, meh.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart. In all the filth of that sullied house, she was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
She gave us a mission.
She gave us a mission.
Yes. You're right. Can't waste all my time crying when she's counting on us. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place. Just behind Luis himself.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my life, and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll fight with everything I have, right to the end. Let's do this.
Quest clear. Save the prince, the death's curse that we've had since basically the beginning of the game. 2. Well, the candidate in second place has fallen. The believers who stood by her will likely transfer the support to the prince, quote unquote, the prince. And the king and the king's magic cannot tell it apart between the prince and the MC, which I just have a huge issue with. Like, the magic just seems just, you know, godlike, yet it's confused as to what it should be. It's like the power is kind of weak or inconsistent, one or the other. Rella's shocking news is delivered throughout the country in the criers, message birds, and even made its way to Grand Trad before the day's end.
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life in the name of atonement.
Yep.
Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She'd have been executed either way. Has all I've believed in been lies?
What's also kind of funny is that this is now the second, I guess, religious authoritative figure, both female, that we've caused to be put to death, quote unquote, for their crimes. So it's kind of funny. We have 2. Is there a third?
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the true prince. He survived.
And then also the prince doesn't have, like, every race has their distinct look to, you know, differentiate. The horns, the tails, the wings, the eyes. Looks like Eldas have 2, they have, what is it called, heterochromia, 2 different eye colors. The prince did not. So maybe the prince has normal looking eyes but lacks any other distinctive feature, so that's why he's like half Elda, half whatever the hell the king was, whatever he was. He had no horns, So maybe the prince is as normal as anyone in this game in terms of a human look. But not human the way they depict them in this game, but just normal person.
The king's true-born son's risen to take down Luis. It's like a proper myth. I've got to stand with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment.
Hear me,
We
hear
actually
me.
received an urgent notice a short while ago.
Ooh.
A letter from the candidate Luis.
What's this man got to say?
In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public.
Do it.
But the criers have come to consensus.
Do it.
We must fulfill our duties.
Do it.
If this message is being read, it
means
means
that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain with any real chance at the throne. The boy and myself. To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy, or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like he's throwing down a gauntlet, doesn't it?
Doesn't he?
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. Let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for rule. My proposal is this.
Ooh.
On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's grand cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand.
Thus ends the letter from candidate Luis. I knew it. It's a duel.
It's a duel.
Emerges the victor. We are surely doomed. I stand with the prince.
Hey, Maria's in what's her face? They're in the crowd.
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
Will he indeed?
Fabian.
Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first.
Infernip Gamer, hello brother. Yo, what up?
That's all we can hope for.
How you doing? How you doing?
This defies all
This defies all reason. Ah.
Even in death, she finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth.
How are you? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
Who
We're not
knows?
through yet. We must find a worthy successor.
Oh my goodness.
Yet another candidate to replace Bella.
Someone jump into this room and literally just drop all 4 of them.
Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts?
Nothing too much, brother? Hell yeah. Yep, just vibing. It's a Friday. The weekend is upon us, and yeah, just chilling. Just chilling. Waiting for some other games to kind of like pop up or something. I don't know.
They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Then what path remains?
Literally none. The whole... I hate this room. I hate these people. They did nothing.
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our hits than our titles.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Are they?
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
Which game you play? Can you say the name? This game?
I see. Yes, that seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real.
Hardly feels real.
We've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
But yeah, you talking this game or different games? Yes, you want to try Marvel Rivals? I played Marvel Rivals. I'm indifferent to the game. I'll play it off stream a little bit, maybe on stream a little bit. But nah, my hopes right now are kind of settled on there's another game being developed by Steam called Deadlock. It looks more promising than Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals it's good in the sense that it's doing it better than Overwatch, and that's in quotation marks. We're gonna have to wait to see what the devs for Marvel Rivals wants to do for certain issues that Overwatch chose during its development, not even its development, but during its ongoing live service. So it's like Marvel Rivals is there, it's popular. As for its future, uncertain. So I'm interested to see what happens with it. But we might go into Marvel Rivals a little bit once I'm completed with this game. But this game is called Metaphor ReFantazio. If you ever heard of the Persona series, Atlus, it's one of their games. The newest one. This game came out last year, I believe, and I've got some mixed feelings, mixed reviews for this game so far, but I need to play it to completion. We're about, like, I'd say we're 80-85% of the way through the game. At least the main story, so.
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do. And I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood. For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Indeed.
Why
No
not?
doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge. Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience.
Mm-hmm.
If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
New
I
magics?
wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded. And we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
Bet.
We still have a grace period until the day he named. Let us use the time wisely and prepare all we can.
Indeed, indeed. Back at the Altaberry Inn. Well, this is a surprise. Never expected to see your faces back in the town. Not many would show up again after angering Master Gida and his monk army like you lot did.
No.
Hey, let's not sweat the details, mate.
Yes.
Saint Rella placed her trust in us. She would see us protect all those in the country, including the Sanctus Faithful, whatever, who are still the Prince's royal subjects.
Right.
Besides, a coward who flees the city to save his own hide would hardly be worthy of support.
I beg your pardon.
I'd like to prepare for a confrontation before we jump back into the fray in Grand Trad. I apologize for imposing on you again. I see. Well, never fear. I'll not turn you over to the church. Not that the monk army had any sights on you to begin with. Master Godot had buried his hatchet, as it were. Says it'd be pointless to do otherwise. Regardless, I'm sure you're all exhausted after what you've been through. Please rest well. Everyone's dead tired.
A
Let's rest.
Alright, let's rest up. Now that the Prince's curse has been lifted, we can't just mope around. Fair. It's 12th, and we have that confrontation 24, so we have 12 days. Soon to be 11.
Good night.
Well, what's this screen gonna look like now? Oh, we're getting ported over to more. Hasn't had this happen in literally forever. Seems more summoning me to academia.
Oh. Apologies. There is one thing I felt I should share with you.
Oh? More seems discouraged for some reason.
Do you recall some of our first conversations?
Nope.
Where I described to you how I'm trapped here.
Kinda?
I have no idea where in the world I am right now. Indeed, I cannot even remember how I was brought here. But you and your allies journey across the land. I had thought that by observing you, I might discover a kernel of those truths.
I see. You thought maybe it was the Mage Academy. After all, it was a sanctuary of knowledge. Shuttered by persecution and isolated by wastes of snow. Nobody had gone near it in years.
Indeed. And that's not all. It's faint, but a deep memory stirs.
Oh.
I myself was involved in the founding of the Mage Academy.
Oh.
That's practically a sure bet, isn't it?
Well,
is he in the Mage Academy?
It seems the matter is not that simple. I saw all that befell you. The Ice Dragon, the Divine Relic, the magic that the Saint cast upon her people. If all these magical influences arose close to me, I would have sensed it. How could I miss them? Yet, I sensed nothing. It's as if time stands still. Not a single sound. Only deafening silence.
Are you saying that the Mage Academy could be somewhere else?
Somewhere else, or perhaps I myself? My obsession with archetype research, our meeting, the turmoil that has engulfed this land, just maybe, they might all be connected. I feel that in pursuit of the archetypes, we may find the truth of your life and of mine. One of those truths is that from here on, you will face more clashes between you and Luis. Clashes that power will decide. I aim to help as always. Show me what you might achieve beyond your gifts. My faith rests with you.
Okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The vines are gone, but the king is still, or the prince is still sleeping. Okay, so nothing really changed. So, whatever.
The time's finally come.
Luis set the date of September the 24th. The royal capital is undoubtedly already in an uproar over things, so there's no use in rushing back. I agree, but to be safe, we should aim to be in Grand Trad by the day before. Let us prepare for departure on the morning of September the 23rd. But things might not be as easy for us, may not be as easy as it's been for us so far. Don't have the royal magic no more. Anyone can take a shot at you, and I mean anyone.
Yes.
You're right. Gotta remember the candidates other than Luis might be gunning for us from here on out. But they were all told, like, good luck. You can't do anything about this.
Let's be ready for it.
Deadline 9/22. Prepare for the final battle. Dope. The decisive battle against Luis. The final battle with Luis is in Grand Trad approaches. Spend your time before the designated day, making sure you're fully prepared for the fight. Use a Skyrunner to fly to previously unreachable locations and brave new challenges. Be cautious of snow and inclement weather condition around Altabury. Gather information in town about what power Luis commands as an Archmage.
Alright.
Only have 10 days left to prepare for the battle with Luis. Let's make sure we're as strong as we can before we face Luis. I only wish we had more time. Keep an eye on Juna, but it's Basilia I'm worried about. They're holding up, but they both lost someone important to them. Yo, what up, Derpy? Alright, let's go back in the tavern then and find a dude. Or a girl, whatever. Informed woman. What you got? Luis's fighting style? Hit me. So I know about Luis. Well, I suppose it's face to face, but frankly, I don't think you can best him. Then again, I have no reason to stop you either. His skill with the sword is mage capable of advanced magic and curses. You can also use 4 types of magic: fire, ice, electric, and wind. And I've heard he can imbue his sword with them. On top of that, his keen eyes can detect his opponent's weaknesses. Allows him even the slightest opening, and he'll capitalize on it. Cool. One more thing, I've also heard whispers that he wields some kind of unknown monstrous power. Lil's known to be on immense strength. You should really think twice about whether or not you truly want to fight him. Cool. Ingredients in Montario.
If I may.
Not much. Spent almost 9 hours playing last night. Gotcha. Yeah, I think I'm actually getting close to the end. I'm probably 85%, give or take. 5%. King McCann like you cooks his owners and monster bone and Bracota koi, mellow milk and orca sugar, Altaberry wheat flour. Shop that sells rare seeds over at Diafranco Street. Go have a look. Cool. Village trading Altaberry Heights.
If I may.
Only village around here is Malva, down south. A lot of Ishkia there. They sell precious cures and something used for purification. Heavenly water, I think it was. They got Hoff Spring, Lifelong Pals, and Altaberry wheat flour. Place specializes in spider thread as well, though I'm not sure if you have any in the moment. I suppose you could go find out. Cool.
Ah, closure.
Closure. Alright. What to do here?
Alright then.
There's a mission. So we're going to treat this like we've done all the past locations. We're going to find every mission and perform as many as we can. An elder and a fairy traveling together. Wait, you're the prince who people have been talking about. All my life, commoners like me have been little more than tools in the hands of the nobles and the royalty. Curse you! You drag us into your wars and work us to the bone, and then you cast us aside. And just as I'd found something lucrative, damn it all!
About that.
Look, I don't know your life, but you're clearly struggling with something. Could you tell us what's going on? I'd like to help. What? What? So it's not just a rumor? There's a prince going around helping people? Well, I'm sure someone like me is near last on the list.
Well then?
You're welcome to be suspicious, but can you at least tell us what's going on? I'm a craftsman. Used to be I made armor for soldiers, but these days I've decided to put my skills to blankets and clothing instead. These are dangerous times, though. Things being what they are, haven't been able to go get the thread I need. Why, this is the coldest weather we've had in years. We wake up and wonder if anyone's frozen to death in the night. Look, if you really are the savior they say you are, you think you can go get the materials in my place? I can manage a reward, of course. How about some custom armor made from the materials you got me? Sound good? Leave it to me.
Thanks.
Also spent almost 20 minutes listening to the same 13-second clip of a song on repeat because I didn't set things up right. Lol. Thanks to you, made my durable spider silk. We have to go to the Malva for it.
Let's give it a shot.
Cool. Increases our tolerance, and we get mountaineer gloves. Could be good.
That's a choice.
Guess we should head the Malva, follow the road here, and be the safest option.
Let's help them out.
Head them up. No time to waste. We'll get there when we get there. Okay.
Damn it all.
Damn it all.
What'll I do?
What in tarnation? That man said, what in tarnation?
Oh my.
Oh, no, I already picked up
So long, then.
a few of those.
Alright then.
Alright, what else we got on here? Any other missions? We have a handshake. Who's chilling here? Ooh, there's a mission right here. Let's go grab that. Sup, nerd?
Why you?
We're out of options. The only thing I had is slay Louis myself. With that decided, I must head to the royal capital to do the dark deed. Alright, bet. Good luck, dude. Wait, you can't mean to plan to fight them all by yourself. Don't be so reckless. An elder and a fairy. You must be that self-proclaimed prince. Don't attempt to stop me. It's too late to turn back. If Luis becomes king, this country will turn into a living hell. One where my wife, my child, and my elderly parents will all be cold. I get that, and we don't want it either, but getting yourself killed won't help. We'll take care of Luis, so hold your position, soldier.
Well, now, what
What proof do you have that you can accomplish such a mission? Your performance in the tournament was impressive, but it's hardly enough. My mind is set, so you have no luck trying to stop me. However, if you can prove yourself to be stronger than the famed Zyacropus in the Tower of Insolence, then it's a different story. Even within the army, it's feared for its strength. If you can defeat it, then maybe I can trust you. I'll prove it.
Well,
Another tower. We'll be risking our lives to stop you from risking yours. Lovely. Alright, tell me about the Zyacropus. North of Altair, there's a place called the Tower of Insolence. Many fearsome monsters dwell there, but the Zyacropus is the greatest of them. Adventurers go there seeking fame or treasure, but they either never return or they come sprinting out with tears in their eyes and their tail between their legs. If you want to know the specific location or details about the monster, you should probably ask the informants. Defeat the Zyacropus and bring me the Bramblethorn baton as proof. If you can, that is.
let's give it a shot.
Let's give it a shot.
Love it.
First off, go to the Altair informants. Cool. Let's go to the recruitment center, see if there's any new bounties. There better be.
Anyone catch up?
Yep. Ice Beast, Kimazon, Traceless Threats. Dope.
You can handle it.
That
I'll take it. Everfrost Forest, located north of Altabury. Go ask the informant. Forehead.
I see.
I have high hopes for you.
Give me the Frost Point Horn.
Let's do it.
Bet.
You're
Sounds
sure?
awfully cold, but it does look like we could fly there, right? Mm-hmm.
And right there's a labyrinth.
And right there's a labyrinth. Alright.
All right, then.
Back to the place. Talk to the informant yet again. Damn it, oh. Let's talk to this guy. Loveless. He's here, the damn black-hearted prince. You might think you're getting away with your wicked schemes, but I know all about it. I'll crush you and put an end to your blasted villainy.
Hey.
Hold on, what are you talking about? We've never done anything villainous in our lives. What's that? You're still playing the innocent, are you? Grand. Suits me just fine. Next time we meet, I'll settle this once and for all. Here, I'll tell you exactly where you can find me. I'm waiting right here for you, scum. Don't even think about running.
There's a runner.
I think we've been in some sort of misunderstanding. Nonetheless, we've run him again. We may be might be unable to avoid the fight. I'm fine. I'll beat his ass, dude. Shit. Sheesh. Alright, I'm back. What info you got? Giants of the Tower of Insolence. Tell me. More commonly known as the Cursed Tower. Cursed Tower? That's cool. Tell me the location. It's a dangerous location. We're all doomed to never return. Needless to say, most people try to stay away from it. It's become the nest of monsters. There are all manner of monsters there, but the most threatening is the Cyclops Zyacropus. He reigns over the monsters like a tyrant. If you go on a rampage, there's no stopping it. From what I've heard, things get dire if it's the last one standing.
Keep this to yourself.
Okay, so we kill it first. Copy that. So if it's got its cronies with it, you best take them and the Zyacropus down to get, or one or the other. Somewhat obviously, you should focus your attacks on the huge single eye. Bows and spears should be effective, so be sure to come well equipped. Whatever the case, it won't be easy to take. Best be prepared. Don't intend to become king? Well, then you can't afford to lose here, can you? Give it your best effort. You'll find it here. The surrounding area is quite ruinous state, and you'll find fly to get there. Ah, it's over here. Go. What's the tower doing the force like this? Well, should be able to fly there.
We'll face danger here.
We'll face danger here. So you just grab the paper. Ice Beast of the Everfrost Forest. Tell me, where are you from? Will your body be able to handle the Everfrost Forest, a place that is perpetually frozen? Obviously, ice attacks are ineffective against the monsters that have adapted to the region. On the other hand, fire will work well against them. Monsters are aware of the weakness, though. Stop them before they use an ability that repels magic, otherwise you'll be in trouble.
Keep this to
Of
yourself.
course, you could always counter this tactic with a good sword or other implement. It's always good to come prepared with a backup plan. If your enemies protect themselves against fire, you may want to rely on attacks not constrained to an affinity. One last thing, I've heard rumors of a person stalking the area. They don't appear to be stranded, so who knows what they're doing out there. Apologies, perhaps the information is irrelevant. Anyways, go and slay the monster. I'm sure everyone will feel safer once you do. Cool.
Closure.
Closure. Alright.
Alright then.
Want to say that's everything? Let me scroll all the way to the top. No one there. Nothing here. I don't know which follower is there. Maybe it's Basilio, actually, so we could start that. Yeah. Looks like the place is
Let's head there right away.
clear, so let's go see what's going on over there. Treasury.
Leave it out, mate.
Leave it out, mate. Oh, no, it's Yufa. Okay.
Alright. Where to?
Well, don't know when and if we're gonna get him added in, but, yeah, let's hang out with Yufa because she's only rank 1.
What should we do?
Day of your biggest battle's coming soon. I don't want to have any regrets about it. If you have a moment, would you care to saunter around Brawlhaven with me? It's a city I've always wanted to see with my own eyes, of course.
I'm very happy.
Really? That would make me so happy. To Brawlhaven we go. So this is Brawlhaven. There's so many foods here which I've never seen on the island. There's bone and meat. I've used in ritual offering, yes? It's used in ritual offering, yes? Has the heart been left out to dry somewhere? No. Miss, I must ask you to refrain from making such unsavory quibbles about our products.
Pardon me?
I apologize. I didn't intend for that to... Last thing I need my customers thinking about is rituals and organs. Bah, this is exactly why nobody cares for you, Mustari. Dick.
Oh.
Well, now I am regretful. I was rude to the shopkeeper, even if it was just because of my excitement at seeing such interesting wares. Don't worry about it.
Is it true?
I've heard there are all sorts of different people in this city, and that makes it dangerous. But being pagan, I suppose I'm the most different. A frightening prospect. But there are so many kinds of people too. Why, at the other place we visited, someone even offered me a special deal on a pail which pours good fortune. That was a scam. That person probably saw you as a traveler and tried to take advantage.
What is it?
What? But maybe it wasn't a pail, but a flower vase? Everything in this town is so different from my own. It's a bit overwhelming, but such a thrill. But also such a thrill. The clothes, the food, even the plants are completely foreign to me. And though we're not far from the island, there's this exotic smell in the air. Oh, you smell that? What is it? There's a tinge of sweetness. It makes me nostalgic. Don't notice anything about the smell. It's so rich. There's a complexity to it. It kind of tickles the nose. Shall we try to follow it to its source? Adventure.
This is the place.
Here we are. It's not very strong, but there's a complex smell. This is a Sanctus church, isn't it? Maybe they use perfume in some sort of ceremony. Oh, maybe incense? Are you here to pray? Oh, sorry, but no. Do you have some business here at the church? We were curious about the smell.
Actually...
I see.
Ah, I see the young lady here is Mustari.
Actually...
Pleased to meet you. My name is Yufa, and this is Battledrum. Is it alright for me to make introductions? Are you perhaps the one I've heard about? The one who's been stirring up a ruckus? Ah, never mind. I shouldn't pry. I am Hyperic? If you're an interest in Sanctism, I would love to talk further with you. But I'm afraid I haven't the time to do so today. I was just about to escort Ovi here, this child, on her way home.
Ovi?
I was just praying with Mr. Hyperic in visiting Mama in the sick room.
Truly?
In the sick room?
Truthfully.
Her mother is very ill. She's currently being cared for at this church. I apologize for leaving so soon after you traveled so far. Hope you'll visit again, whenever you wish. I'll be waiting.
I'll see you again soon.
Oh, sure. Until next time.
See you later.
Bye-bye, you fun Baldro. See you later. Closure. I wasn't intending to visit a church, but I am glad I got to speak with a follower of the Sanctism. I wouldn't mind learning more about Sanctus in general. I'm curious about the difference between them and us. The Mustari, I mean.
Well, no.
Would you mind maybe visiting this place again with me? I'd admit I prefer not to go inside alone. Of course I will.
Sure.
Thank you greatly.
Thank you so much. But I'm warning you, I'm going to chant your name while I sleep so you don't forget this promise. Okay. It's a bit weird, but glad I invited you out. The outside world isn't as harsh toward pagans as I thought it would be. Since gratitude, a hint of relief from Yufa's smiling face. Rank up!
It's strange.
Reduces mad cost as a summoner lineage. Reduces being afflicted by anxiety. Good. But there's something a little off about this church. I might just be imagining things. Oh, I'm sorry. It's gotten quite late. We should start heading back. Alright, now that it's nighttime, we're gonna go back to Barrelhaven and check that one thing. Hear a voice. I just hope it's going okay. Finally, we get to hang out with Katharina. We should go talk with her. Yeah.
Alright then. Where
Like,
to?
we haven't seen her for the past 30 hours of gameplay. But yeah, Barrelhaven, and we're going to the Merchant's Bazaar. Actually, let's go to the recruitment center because it's right outside. But yeah, we're gonna go find Katharina because we got to get her leveled up, I think. Hopefully she's got something good, but we just completely... we just haven't seen her. Like, the inability to hang out with some people is just gone for the longest time. You're it. Let's do some counting then, shall we? Seems you lost this time. But chin up, lad. Everyone has days like this. Don't beat yourself up. The fuck? What do you mean? I guess because I waited too long to come back to this. Oh, that sucks. Guess we lost that money even though we technically won it, but whatever. Alright, we're rank 2, so this is the last bit of magla we're gonna get from this thing.
Isn't that...
And look, our face is on it. And it's just the two of us. Sure seems like the bigger the candidate's face on the rank, the more qualified they are to be king. Your face is showing up nice and clear now. You're giving Luis a real fight for the first place. 2,700.
Yep.
Alright. Then let's go find her. We can hang out with Juna, but we're gonna hang out with Katharina. We can also hang out with Brig. Alright, where is she? She in Barrelhaven? She's in Altaberry Heights. Ah. What's good?
Hi there.
Oh, hey. Still alive and kicking, I see. So used to seeing you on deck that's weird seeing you elsewhere. How you doing? Wish I could say the same for myself. I got something on my mind, actually. What's up?
From my heart.
Thanks.
Thank you.
To tell the truth.
So?
I told my supporters I was dropping out of the race with the crown. They were understanding about it. But some of them do sure like to run wild, hunting down the rich and raking in money, I heard. Oh, wow. Okay. They're kidnapping people and carrying them off into the woods, holding them up for ransom. Not just the nobles, but merchants, too. Manahat's the one spurring it all on. He's always been the clever one. I just wish I could have done something, being that it's my fault and all. Take responsibility for it.
As for me,
I'm the one who planted all those rotten ideas in their heads. Now they're treating petty robbery like some political accomplishment. I was trying to end injustice, not spread it.
The truth is...
A long time ago, back when I was a little dustbin, there was this old parapus man who gave me a little cash, even though he was probably just as poor as me. Most people would run to a market and buy food before someone else stole that money, but not me. I bought a dagger. That was all I needed to run away from the village. I was following the Parapus Code to defend yourself, even if you're alone. I hunted animals in the mountains to survive, but my dagger broke, and that's when I started using my fists. Bounty hunting came natural after that. I got hurt a lot, and some of those wounds should have killed me. But I tell you, I was never going to go back to the days of getting used. Came back to the village just one time, hoping to thank that old man, but I couldn't. You left the mountains too?
What?
He was dead on the side of the road, like he got dumped there. That's tough. They said he left to find work. The job was to be the test subject for igniters. Yikes. The pay was good from what the therapist can earn anyway. I was told he'd done it several times already. Only reason he wanted money, though, was to give it away, so I was told. Yes, that's just who he was.
Damn it.
It's the kind of thing I'm trying to put an end to. It's been my only goal, if I'm honest. Still can.
Listen.
Maybe, but... Not gonna make her see. Right, the novel had a section on this topic.
Huh?
You know your letters? The world is only made equal through everyone's effort and cooperation. I like the sound of that. It's the kind of world, it's the kind of world I'd like to live in.
Right then.
So I've got to put in the work. Hey, got any to help me out once more, please? You don't need to ask.
You serious?
Do ya? Your fancy magic include mind reading? I want to stop Manahat though. Will you go with me? Thanks. I gotta say, it's so assuring to have you along. Bet. Rank up.
I expected no less.
Displays the location of items in unexplored areas of a dungeon. Ooh, useful. Significantly reduces the cost of the brawler lineage. Apparently their hangout is on the outskirts of Altaberry. They've been keeping the particulars a secret from me, though. I'll look into it and get back to you. You'll stop by again, though, yeah? We can go together.
Many thanks.
Thanks. I'll be waiting. Part of ways, return to the group.
Time marches on,
and the age of the new king draws nearer.
Letter in the package from Barden.
Look at this.
Give me a panacea. Nice.
Come to think of it.
Now what am I to do?
Thinking about myself, not doing it, can you should put the holy down, not go away. Maybe I should lend an ear to Basilio on our travels. On our travels. Copy that. I think that was a hint, hint, nudge, nudge sort of deal. I actually want to go to the pharmacy real quick. Because we did spend a lot of items during that last fight. But nothing really from here. Buy some more frostbite. Let's buy like 5 more charm. We don't need any of those. Okay, nothing really from here. Unfortunate. Nothing there. Anything to appraise? No.
Where to?
I actually want to go to Grand Trad and head to the church. Because I think we have some items that we can purify. Closery.
Closure.
Increase max HP by 30%. Damn. I need heavenly water for these two things, but okay. Alright, let's go through equipment real quick, just see if we scored anything good.
You can trust in me.
Leave it to me.
Alright, we can put Dracodius on her now. That's gonna be fun. Frontline rap, cool.
Leave it to me.
Nice! Sounds like a lovely time.
Hey, nice.
Okay, let's double checking. Closery. Okay. I don't think there's anything more to do here. What do we need for Hulkenberg? Oh wait, didn't we need to do something?
Say.
Turns the duel rather than proceeding installments. Since match require due discretion though. Kind of surrounds perhaps you can indulge me while we when we travel next. Okay, so Basilio and Hulkenberg we can progress once we go back to traveling. Good to know. We can hang out with Maria. And then Barton, we need to finish that one mission, and then we'll probably get him finished. Yeah, let's hang out with Maria. Which she's like right outside, so. So, Miles, you have Norris's drawings. Give one to Maria. Right?
Wow.
And then we have another, the rocks, the cliffs, rather. Oh, yeah, that creepy place.
Thank you. Oh.
I'll be with you. Soothe Maria's anxieties with my overwhelming tolerance. Bam.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sure everything will be okay, mister. The other day, you know, to be brave, so I want to try. Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. Gonna do my best. I don't see that boy anywhere. Hey, there's that weirdo. Hey, do you know that Parapus boy? He was laying around here before. You mean that kid who keeps digging up food out of the rubbish? What about him? You need him for something?
Oh.
There was something I wanted to show him. Oh, I know. Do you want to see it too?
This.
Isn't this picture really pretty? This is what it looks like outside the Capitol. Mister here gave it to me. He journeys in all sorts of places. Neat, huh? Yeah, who cares?
You know.
It's so big outside the Capitol. Mister says there's all kind of flowers and trees nobody's seen before, and too many monsters and animals to count. When he comes to visit me, I always learn something new, so do you want to look at these pictures with me?
Yeah.
Fine, I guess. Lol.
What?
A tree that's all red. You spilled paint on the picture or something? No, the tree really is all red like that. Even the air around it was all red, they said. Wait, this tree's just huge then? Such a thing is too big, isn't it? Not even my brother can make it up there. My brother's an expert in climbing trees. No one's better than he is. He could climb the tallest tree in Grand Trad without breaking a sweat. Really? That's so cool.
You know.
Hey, girl. My name's Maria. Okay. Listen, my mom told me that all the people in the Honeybee Inn were dodgy. So that's why I got scared and knocked you down last time. I'm really sorry about that, Maria.
Okay.
It's okay. But if you want to make it up to me... will you be my friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be friends.
Thank you.
That was easy. Gonna go for a spot of tea. Gonna make it a great day, innit, bruv? Pretty much. That's like half the accents. Good job.
Really amazing.
Mister.
It's all thanks to you. Just showed him the pictures you gave me and we started talking.
By the way.
No one knows how you feel if you don't say it out loud, but Miss Fabian's my family now because we talked about our feelings. From now on, I'm always gonna say what I think. I did that today, and now I have a friend.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'm saying that because I want to make sure I told you how I feel. Since Maria's earnestness and profound trust, she's placed in me. Rank up!
He gave me courage.
Significantly increases post-battle EXP. Yep, should have had that forever ago. When cooking in the Gauntlet Runner's kitchen, an additional dish will be made. Oh, that's nice. That would have been nice forever ago. Damn it. Oh, here he is. Excuse me. Are you okay? Are you hungry at all? So, I want to be friends, and I, brought these pictures with me, and... No. You're different from me. I thought maybe we were the same, but we're not. You have everything. That sucks. I get a lot more Scottish from the voice acting. There's a lot of Scottish, there's a lot of English, there's some Irish. It's just the British Isles kind of spread around. There's some Cockney accents out there, but it's relatively spread. All depends on who you're talking to. He left. He said I had everything, but I don't. Why is everyone so mean to him? It's grown-ups call him dirty. But he's only dirty because he hasn't had a bath. He only sleeps in the graveyard because there's nowhere else for him to go. He only picks through the rubbish because no one else will give him anything to eat. They don't know anything about him. They don't even try to find out. Let's check on him.
If so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I understand him better now. I thought I was alone too, but I learned that I wasn't. So I'm gonna talk to him. I won't give up.
Okay.
We could find a way to help him too. I'll ask Miss Fabian what she thinks. We can all help him together.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, mister. See you later. I need a voice line in the game where one of the Clamars walks up to a parapet and says, "Oi, bruv, show me your teeth." If only. I need to tell him. Brigida comes to mind. Yes. Getting a lot of tier 7s here and almost tier 8s. What's up, bitch?
Just you.
So it's you. You seem unscathed.
My apologies.
I'm sorry about last time. You weren't supposed to see me like that. But thanks to you, I finally made up my mind. Something I think you deserve to know. But telling you would mean drawing you into an all-out war, campaign against Sanctism itself. Well, since we're already with that, I'm with you no matter what. With my overflowing courage, I showed Brigida I could match her resolve.
You.
I find myself still at a crossroads, yet look at you. My feelings got through.
Fine then.
You helped me to see what needs to be done. Will you accompany me? Of course!
Thank you.
Thank you. Follow me then.
Here.
We use this facility for our own research. Specifically, we're trying to develop non-violent uses for igniters, make them somewhat more than weapons. That'd be decent enough revenge against the church. If I had only expanded my current trade, I'd only make their pockets fatter, so I thought I'd find a different approach. Won't that make them mad? Oh, naturally. So they sent some killers after me. Who the hell cares? They knew that magic igniters would widen the gap. The strong would become stronger and the weak weaker. That's why I made igniters my occupation. I hated weakness. Most of all, I hated who I used to be. My weakness, ignorance, and utter powerlessness. But behind it, I did wish for a different future. A world without poverty, despair, or violence. Civilization does not flow backwards. People are not so clever that they would abandon the convenience. It's possible to be without igniters.
As it is.
But if we're stuck with them, we can still make them safer and more practical. We've actually been working on a prototype for a while now.
Say.
Remember the early days I asked you to slay the Guptoris? The route it had been stalking was our transport corridor for those prototypes? Thus you chose me.
I see.
Thus you chose me to help you.
Yes.
Right. A secret like this needs discretion. In all honesty, though, I never thought I'd get anywhere near field testing. Goes against the church's cultural and mercantile monopoly, of course. They'll send their shadows after me, and they'll leave me a few new scars, if I survive at all. Only one way I can think of to stop that. You'll have to take the throne and support the peacetime igniters of the lethal ones. Help them spread across the land. I've been thinking about your dream, this kinder world in your little novel. I hear about people who live with the mutual goodwill, respect, and equality. I can't help but wish I lived in that world. I want to take that first step. I want to hope, no matter what it costs me. My position, my fortune, or my life. I won't let you die. That's quite a promise to make. You have a point, though. I'll postpone my death as long as I can. No one wants to see the new world of hope more than I do, after all.
I believe in you.
Take the throne, for me, and for a new world. Extends Brigida's hope to change the world and deep trust in me. Rank up.
You give me hope.
Further widens the variety of items sold at the Lycion, however you pronounce that word, Magic Association by adding rare items and supply crates. I've now have a rare chance of receiving funds from Brigida to do the supply crate. Right. From her and from Barton. Cool.
And then...
Facility has another purpose, you know. Igniters being one-sidedly destructive as they are, plenty of people have lost their homes to the violence. Same as the village the church raised. So I hire them here and support them in ways that I can. It's the least I can do to atone. Part of his brigade and returned to the group. Feel like I've gotten more support from the merchants all over the country. Think the brigade's discreet endorsement. Popularity rank still number 2.
Time marches on.
And the age of the new king draws nearer.
A letter package from Barden. Gives me a balm of life. I'll take that. Pog. I woke to quite a chill in the air today. Is every morning in this mountain city this frigid? It is actually quite balmy by the area's standards. You know, we're not far from where I was born. This crisp air fills me with nostalgia.
That's got me thinking.
Blimey. That room of yours is right quick, even in the snow. Louis says had to fly over the terrain like this, but you man just blast through it.
Damn.
Such a compliment would bring Norris to tears. But we've only 8 days to prepare. Can't let ourselves waste this time. Yeah, we'll do some side missioning, actual combat, less so with the hangouts, but we need to do the hangouts because
I'll see you again soon.
They're useful for combat. I'd like to go again with him if I could. Yufa comes to mind, maybe I should go talk with her. We have 8 days left. Yeah, we'll go hang out with Yufa.
I'll see you. What should we do?
Ever big battle's coming soon. I don't want to have any regrets about it. Hey, I wonder if you'd be willing to go to Brawlhaven with me if you spare the time. Yeah, let's just go.
I'm quite.
Yeah, let's just go. Came to the front of the tavern, having heard the Hyperic was lingering there.
Well, now,
Sanctor Hyperic, what are you doing at a tavern? I've come to pick up Ovi. She helps out here from time to time.
You know,
It told me lots of nice things today. For the first time ever, they said I danced really good in front of the customers. You know how to dance, Ovi? I do too. My mother taught me a ceremonial dance. Ooh, can you teach it to me someday? Of course. How about a preview? Teach me too.
Well then.
Yes, of course.
Alright, first thing is to clear your mind and steady your spirit. Mr. Hyperic, I want to practice a bunch and then show Mama. And you may, as long as your prayers are never neglected.
And so now...
Now then, this visit indicates you'd like to learn more about Sanctism, yes? How much would you like to know about our noble faith, might I ask? Just the basics. Let's begin with the core of our beliefs. In Sanctism, we receive divine teachings from God. We follow the will of the Almighty God and offer Him our prayers with a selfless heart, that is.
I see.
A selfless heart. The idea sounds quite different from the Dragon God faith. We aspire to take the hands of our gods in our own to confront difficulties and yet fight beside them with our own strength. Such are our teachings. I see. While that is an intriguing belief, what of those who haven't the strength to fight? The children, the elderly, or the infirm? The anxiety which plagues this world is through no fault of our own, and so we pray to escape these hardships and injustices. Oh, it's time to go visit Mama, Mr. Hyperic, Yufa. Can we do this talk at the church? Let's go.
Well,
Pardon me, Sanctor Hyperic, but what kind of illness is Obi's mother afflicted with? Your concern touches my heart. You are a kind person, Miss Yufa. Oh, it's just, I lost both my parents when I was around Obi's age. Yufa, are you and Belgium going to convert?
indeed.
What? Oh, I think you mean convert. If you ever wish to do so, we would gladly accept you into our faith, unless you find our prayers meaningless. No, that's not what I... Are you pressuring us? We decide for ourselves. We can decide our own faith. Nothing is for certain anyway. I see. That is unfortunate to hear. Then I hope this won't be the end of our discussions. We all live with anxieties in our hearts, and it is through Sanctism that we can find salvation. Simply want you to keep that in mind. What was that? Nothing more than a breeze. Now then, hate to cut this short, but I'm needed elsewhere. Oh, alright. Thank you very much for your time.
See you later.
Yufa, teach me to dance next time, okay? Lol, what's going on? That was unexpected. Converting was never so much as a thought I had. Your beliefs are your own.
Indeed.
You're right about that. In fact, since I am no longer a sacrificial priestess, the choice is mine for the first time. Don't think Hyperic, how are you pronouncing? Hyperic, whatever, was wrong when he said we all have spiritual anxiety. We yearn for something we could depend on. And for some, that's sanctism. I feel like I better understand sanctism now that I've experienced it myself, and I couldn't have done that without you. You gave me the courage to expose myself to new, unfamiliar things. So now I want to see and learn more about the world, but I also want to be by your side. Extends Yuffie's desire to grow as a person, as well as her deep trust in me. Rank up. Alright, we need to rank her up because we need to get her tier 2 summoner. And Heraldal slots go up, and now she has battle aura. I'm not sure that's the wind. And there's that smell again. Sorry, my head is suddenly hurting. Let's come back here and investigate later. There's something about this place that makes me feel so ill at ease. It's all a lie. So head back to the group where you seemed a little unwell. It's all a lie. Alright, Juna. Yeah, definitely her turn this time. Hey yo, what up, girl?
Hey.
Finally facing off against Luis. Been waiting for this moment for so long. I think I've got butterflies. I can't seem to calm down. I keep wondering how the performance at the festival will go.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. I hardly recognize myself with all these heavy sighs. Everyone has their moments. Oh yes, you're right though. Sometimes it's okay to be vulnerable. Can't help but worry about it. She really scatter Erica flowers across the stage. Just thinking about it makes me shudder. What would you do if you were in my shoes? I'd love to know. With my overflowing imagination, I was able to get Juna to visualize a successful future. How do you stay so positive? But you're right, you know. I feel I can do this. There's no point worrying about something that hasn't happened after all. I'll conquer this anxiety and I'll ensure this goes off without a hitch. They don't call me the songstress for nothing.
Now then.
Shall we head to Browhaven where the festival's being held? Are you ready? Let's go.
Thanks.
Nothing to fear with you there. I'll make sure the best performance I've ever given. It's nearly time. Somebody guess. Because it's free? That's the power you've got.
Incredible.
Right.
Isn't it though? But look at you. You become quite the charmer.
Hey.
Anyway, the stage gets covered in Erica flowers. I'm done for. Today, you're an escort and a bodyguard. If you see Mirda, stop her.
Oh.
Would you look at the size of this crowd? Lady Juna, it's unlike anything we've ever seen. Good. Because you haven't seen anything yet.
Excuse me.
Though I must apologize that I'm not just the part. I thought comfort might be the way to go. Come now, no need for apologies. You're beautiful in everything you wear. On that note, you'll be on soon. Are you ready? Get it?
That's...
Oh, and I don't mean to alarm you, but I see that Mirdas is in the crowd. She looked pensive. Hope she isn't planning anything untoward. I'll take care of it.
It'll be fine. What a relief.
You're indeed a reliable porter. Thank you. And I'll beat her ass. June's performance ended without incident and was a roaring success. But as for Mirdas... unpardonable. Absolutely inexcusable.
Oh.
You could just shove me off, are you? That depends on you.
Listen.
I won't do anything if you don't do anything. Don't worry. I'm putting this behind me. I did get a basket of them ready, you know. They weren't even in season, so it was a real struggle to even get that many. But I don't think I'm feeling it. Hearing her sing shook me to my core, reminding me that I've got a soul too. I think I'm still shaking. If you ever looked at the crowd, really studied their faces, they're over the moon. Wouldn't be half as many like this if it'd been me up there.
I was in the wrong.
And for what it's worth, I'm sorry about the dress. But they would have loved to see her all proper done up. This is goodbye then. I think I'll head home to the countryside. Give my regards to the songstress.
Well.
Woo! Did you see the crowd? Everyone looks so happy out there. This is what I like. This is why I do what I do. For a view of the sea of smiles, the stage is the best seat in the house. And not an Erica flower in sight. I'm on top of the world right now, except for being positively parched. A warm beverage with my compliments, Lady Juna.
Thanks.
Thank you. So considerate.
Wait.
It's poison. Oh, don't drink it. It's actually poison. Oh, shit. Shh. Silence, interloper. Hold on. What gives you bumping into me like that? What's going on?
Oh.
You alright then? Glad to hear it. That man, he was mumbling about sanctism and Luis doing something or other. Guess you just stand out in the crowd.
Hey.
Hey, is your throat alright? Dunno, it suddenly started hurting a bit. Mirtis! Hey! Capra, come help us! Hope Mirtis will be alright. I didn't like that cough. That drink the man tried to give me. Was I his target then? And Mirtis. You alright?
Yes.
I'm fine, yes. But if it weren't for Mirtis, I'd hate to think what might have happened. Lady Juna, are you safe? Mirtis has come too, but she won't speak a word. Certainly not an easy woman to deal with, is she? We also apprehended the culprit. It seems we foiled an attempt to ruin your throats. The water he offered you was actually a powerful poison. Goodness. So glad everyone made it out unscathed.
No way!
Oh no, Mirtis must have breathed in those toxins. What? That would mean... That's why she isn't speaking? The authorities said the poison was extracted from erica flowers, and the antidote is created by boiling its own leaves. Still. Who can know which leaves to pick? If the erica flowers aren't in bloom, then the leaves look like any other plants. But I know all about the erica flowers. And I could tell their leaves from the others. I know where they bloom, too. Let's go pick some leaves.
Well then. Yes.
Yes, suppose you're right. We have to. I have to go. I have to help. Can't stand by as the person who just... I can't stand by as the person who just saved me wastes away.
Please.
Help me, please. I want to help Mirtis. But I can't do this alone. Please, come with me to help her. Rank up.
It's just a pretty flower.
It's just a pretty flower. I can't just take off right now. I need to sort things out first. I will go, but I need some time I know we're short on. Turn the others with the downcast Juna in tow. I feel like I've just gotten support of the Juna's devotees, thanks to Juna's increasing faith in me. Still number 2. I guess we were supposed to get all these extra votes in. Completing all of these. Wild. There's a letter in the war chest from Brigida. 15,000 money. Nice. Well, that'll make up for that bet that didn't come to fruition. North of Altaberry lies the Everfrost Forest. Yeah. Just talking about our missions.
What should we do?
I hear a voice. That'll be the final bit with Maria, yeah? Yeah. Let's go get it done. It should be the 3rd or 4th completion. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it should be the 4th one. Hulkenberg is basically done. I just need to be on the Gauntlet Runner going somewhere. So 4 or 5 doesn't matter.
Mister.
Welcome back. Are you hungry, Miss Fabian? Cooked up some food? I sure am. Yay, we can go eat together. It's a party. And I don't have to say these voice lines because the 8th rank up is voice lined. Voice acted.
Eat up, you two. Smells good, doesn't it?
Thank God.
Hope you like it. This dish has some complexity to it.
There's more than enough for everyone.
For everyone.
I was thinking
thinking maybe it would be good if I gave some of Miss Fabian's food to hungry people. Everyone's scared of people they don't understand or don't know.
You can afford it, go for it.
That's why they were mean to me too. So maybe if we get everyone to eat lots of good food together, they'll talk to each other and get along.
I want to help.
I'd like to help too. What can I do?
Thank you. Can you serve the food?
Now hold on.
Now hold
Let's not
on.
be hasty about inviting those sorts in, hmm?
Those
What if they make a habit
sorts.
of skulking around here?
Well, take a look yourself before you start clutching your pearls.
Ooh,
Not a
pearl
single one has
clutcher.
even taken a plate, as you can plainly see.
I need to warn you, Mom. Even if you demand compensation later, I've naught to give you.
And I'm telling you, I don't need any.
Yeah, we don't
Maria and I
need
just
any.
don't want you dying of hunger. After all, we're neighbors, and I won't ignore any of you any longer. Truth be told, I turned a blind eye to your plight. But Maria saw it plain, and my eyes were opened, and I realized that it isn't right. It's not all right at all. So, go ahead and eat your fill.
Eat your food.
You've my word. There are no tricks here. I have a portion for you as well.
It's poison.
Surely you've heard whispers about the honeybees fair now, haven't you?
Maria's idea proved to be a huge success. The large crowd formed. We served plenty of food. Heck yeah.
Is it true that you ran your own business?
Yes, Mom. At one point, I owned a factory and had several hired hands in my employ. But then, I was swindled by a moneylender. I'd like to work my way up again. Or even earn just enough to put a roof over my head. But once you've lost your footing, it's hard to stand back up on your own.
Hey, perhaps you could find a place that will put him to work. I've heard you're well connected around these parts.
I'll consider it.
Let's go.
Oh, he's here.
We're healing people.
You should try Miss Fabian's cooking. It's really good. Why?
Why?
Because eating yummy food makes everyone happy. And when my friends are happy, I'm happy too.
We're friends,
Friends?
but you're normal and I'm not.
I've been thinking about a whole lot of things lately. And we did this today because I met you. Talking to people makes things better. It makes it so even things that were sad feel a little brighter. It's like a light in the dark all of a sudden. Or actually, it's more like you see it was never dark to begin with. I want everyone to know that. I'm Maria. What's your name?
It's Apis.
Apis.
I couldn't even remember my own name.
Nice to meet you, Apis. So, do you think anything around here has changed? Maybe for the better?
I'm not sure, but it does feel a little different, yeah.
Do you want to come eat with us?
I enjoyed a heartwarming meal with Maria and Apis.
Everyone looks so happy. Miss Fabian said she wanted to try doing that again. She even wants to get some of the townspeople to help out too.
That's great.
That's great. I'm glad everything worked out.
Yep. Talking
Damn.
to people really does change things. Me and Apis are friends now too. We're going to go play with Harundo and the others too next time.
You have a lot of friends.
It sounds like you're making plenty of friends.
Yep. It's a lot of fun. You know, all of these good things happen because of you, mister. You gave me those pictures of your journey, remember? When I look at these pictures, I imagine your voice in my head saying, just do your best.
Just do your best.
I like it when you're here, and sometimes I'm still lonely when you're not around, but I'm not going to ask you not to go.
Because you have a home now?
Is that because you have a home now?
I used to want to run away from Grand Trad so badly, I didn't feel at home here. So I thought there was someplace else I should go to. I wanted Miss Fabienne to like me so much. But the more important thing really was if I liked Miss Fabienne. When I realized that, I learned that I can pick where my home is. I can choose where I belong. And right now, I've picked this place. This is my home. I'll wait here with Miss Fabienne, so... Can't die, okay? So please come back.
Bet. I promise.
I promise you I'll come back, Maria.
Remember, it's a promise.
I can sense Maria's profound kindness and her unwavering trust in me.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria, keeper and heritor of the healer's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust.
Fire-forged.
Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Rank up.
I want to be with Mr. forever.
The party can now study the Savior archetype. Dope. Healer lineage to 4. The Savior. Now study the Savior in Academia. Trusting with new powers await you. Mass healing. Mass res. Something to that regard. More skills can now be acquired.
If you don't come back on your own, I'll find you and bring you back.
Bet.
I still dream about going on a journey one day. To all sorts of faraway places.
Just throw us over her shoulder.
Papa never went to. I'll see those places for him, and then it'll be my turn to tell you all about my journey.
Do the two of you have a moment? Lend me a hand with the inn, will you?
Okay, coming. Let's go.
Maria's smile never faded as we help Fabian with tasks around the inn. Thanks to this strong bond of trust and developed between her and Maria and Sunshade Road and Grand Channel now all support me. Populator rank up 2. Whole lot of progress. Alright, any hangouts at night?
In that case.
No. What do I have to do with her? New era is almost upon us. Beginning of I don't think they'll be able to talk to me right now, though. They'll talk to me right now, though. I just want to see, like, what is needed for what. Because the hand there means it's capable, but something is missing.
Just you.
Face the cipher source. Preparation new facilities on schedule, permitting you to continue to avoid prying eyes of the church to discuss their inspections. As it stands, though, we aren't quite ready to take in any wayward souls. You're welcome to check in again later. Seems like Brigida's facility isn't complete yet. Maybe we should give her some time and come back later. Okay, so it's more of a timed-based thing. Copy that. What about Alonso? Oh, really? I need to max my courage in order to hang out with Alonso. Cool. Because where am I at with my courage? Yeah. Just need to get it maxed out. That sucks. Still need to get eloquence up to 4, so that's gonna be in the way of someone. Something. Then Katharina, what does she need? Don't think Katharina would give it with my current tolerance. Pain. So courage and tolerance need to get maxed to 5. Cool. Alright.
Alright then.
Curious. I've noticed in the game there are better rewards for those things. So, best tolerance in metaphor. Yeah, so I want to see which one levels up the most amount of tolerance. Heh, 17 things I wish I knew. This doesn't say. That's funny. Basically, it says as you progress through all the locations, do the things there to raise the attributes. Just whatever the later one is. All right, cool. Then I'll go do that then. Because, yeah, I imagine the later ones probably reward a lot more than the earlier ones. Because some give 3, some give 4, some gave 6. Like, the books, I think, gave a lot, so. Let's go to Altaberry, and let's find a tolerance. It's an eloquence, the heart's tolerance, right? Let's go find out. Tolerance is, yeah, the heart. I don't know why, but the icon just doesn't, it does not stick. Ugh, damn it. Sounds like someone's in pain. Think they're nearby. What's up, dude? You need a medicinal herb? I got you.
Listen.
Should we go get a medicinal herb for him? Do I not have any medicinal herbs? No, I don't. I guess we used them all. Well, I could probably go back to... Medicinal herbs are a low-level heal, so... Probably in Grand Trad they might sell more, but... before I forget...
Where to?
Let's go.
Nah, they want to go straight to Sun Leo Street, but oh well. It's just easier doing this than going through the whole process and then the day cycle, so... Whatever.
Go.
Medicinal herbs.
And what is it?
Yeah, that's the lowest tier one. I'll just get like 10. 500 bucks.
Alright then.
Alright, it's back to here.
Let's go.
There. Quick and dirty. Yeah, it's a 50 HP heal one. Yeah, that's a big reason why I ran out of them. Yeah, he's in pain.
Listen.
Spare him one? Thanks.
You saved me.
I was drinking at my local when some nutter started a row with the patrons. All I said was, I don't care for Luis, and the maniac pulled a knife on... Damn. My man got stabbed. Things are crazy all over, eh? But thanks for saving me, Your Highness. You're a right decent fellow. Tainted threads and tailbait. Cool. Loose support is becoming more fanatical by the day. We need to act fast. Oh, alright. Sort of eccentric go another way to speak with me. Closer inspection, I can see you're an Elda, aren't you? You hoping for some rapport with a member of another downtrodden tribe? That's about right. Figured that might be so. Facing discrimination and disdain as outcasts is something an Elda and Mustari have in common. Especially here in Altaberry, the seat of sanctism. Would you like to know how we Mustaris survive in this city? Victims of discrimination, huh? You know, we might be able to get better support of those disadvantaged if we take some time to learn about them. Take some time? Yes.
You see.
May have already be aware, but there were some starting to call Altaberry home. However, ever since the annexation, the vast majority were persecuted and given an ultimatum: either leave the city or return or convert to Sanctism. You mean there were Mustaris in Altaberry that ended up becoming Sanctists? That's correct. We've had to evade the law at times, but I remain faithful to the Mustari ways from the shadows, even in the city. Maybe treated as heathens wherever we go, but the contempt we experience here is almost tangible. Needless to say, the Sanctus treat us with scorn, but even the Mustari who once shared our faith resent our presence now. It's terrible. Showing kindness to me would arouse suspicion of the church. That's just reality now. It's not uncommon for Sanctus to pelt me with stones. The pain is fleeting compared to the torment using me as a litmus test of faith against my own kind. They'll press rocks in my hands, points in my direction, and dare them to hit me to prove they renounce the old ways. Jeez. They do what? No, that's too cruel. The stones are bearable. It's the pain I see in my brother's face as they make the decision to throw the rocks that truly stings. There are tears in their eyes. For the Mustari people, a quiet, peaceful life is all we want, nothing more. Alas, our fate and our desires do not always go hand in hand. Though coming to understand their pain, I feel my tolerance has grown.
Alright.
Yeah. 6 points of tolerance.
Goodbye.
Rather enjoy speaking to you again sometimes. Do look forward to speaking cozy. Okay, well, I kind of wish that was something worth knowing. Forever ago.
Time marches on, and the age of the new king draws nearer.
There's a letter package from Barton. Magla injection, nice. It's a 100 MP.
All right.
Hang out. Yufa. 6 days remaining. Considering we're getting towards the tail end of the stream, we'll keep going, and then whatever day is remaining, we'll... I kind of want to see, now that we have the ability to fly, oops. Let me go to the Gauntlet Runner real quick. If I were to go do a mission right now, is it going to take just a day to do it? Because imagine with our ability to fly, we'll be able to go wherever we want, quick and easy.
What should we do?
Flying to dungeons. Now your Gauntlet Runner is capable of flight. Distant dungeons that would have taken days to reach take only a single day. Exactly. However, the dungeon isn't in an open area, you cannot fly to it, as the Gauntlet Runner wouldn't be able to land.
Now then.
Ah.
Ooh. That's a choice. It's your...
Right, that's going to take a day.
We have a pen...
It's also going to take a day.
Now there's a...
Yeah, but it's your call.
And then what about here? Yeah, a day as well.
Onward. Yeah, but it's your call.
And then also...
But which one? All right.
Yep, it's just going to take a day. Oh, that would have been nice to know forever ago, because it takes 3 days by water. We have to go, like, in a weird route. But nope. Once you can fly, you can go basically anywhere in just 1 day. Bro. The amount of shit we could have passed up, the amount of days we could have saved, wild.
I can.
Yeah, but it's your call.
Cool to know. Cool to know. Alright, then there's not really an issue. It's just going to take us a day to do all the things. So even if I spend like another day or two, I could still spend a few other days going to dungeons, grinding up our level, just getting quite a bit stronger. So, cool. Well, that's all I really wanted to know there. And now every seat is filled because Basilia's part of the team. Awesome. Good to look. Cheers. Bye then. Alright. Then let us hang out with Yufa. But that'll be the game plan for next Wednesday's stream, is going out to do some combat training before our quote-unquote final fight.
What should we do?
Day for big battles coming soon. I don't want any regrets. Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Bet. Well, we wasn't at the church, but I thought I could feel a presence. Of course, maybe it was just my imagination.
What is it?
Oh, there's a back door here. If we just...
This is the place.
I can feel Magla coming from behind this door, and it's not good. Let's take a look.
Alright.
That's surely right.
Yes, if we're careful. Now, I'm gonna open this door. Shh.
Dear God.
Oh. Please help Mama and all the rest of the sick people. If you do, I promise I'll always pray a whole lot and be a good girl.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes. Those voices. What's going on in here?
Oh.
Yufa. What are you doing down here in the basement? This is a sick room. You realize for Ovi's mother and the others who were ailing. They are faithful adherents, afflicted with an illness we cannot identify. We even requested a skilled healer, but to no avail. Those afflicted are prone to violence, as though they are not themselves, so we had to contain them here. That's right. Mama and everybody got, possessed by something evil. That's why I go to the church every day and pray for a really long time. If I pray under the church, God will hear me faster, right? What about other treatments? Are there no means of treating them? This illness appears to only affect followers of sanctism, so it must be the doings of the devil. And yet you two are perfectly fine, so how does that explain that? Therefore we must continue offering our prayers unto God. The only path to triumphing over malady is the path of profound faith. But something's not right here. That smell. I've been faintly sensing. I can see it now.
I won't.
This place is filled with a stagnant magla. Probably because far too many intense feelings are concentrated in one place. Like with the Dragon God?
About that.
You mean this is the same situation in the Dragon God's temple? I don't mean to deny sanctism, but I simply cannot believe any of this can be resolved through prayer alone. There was a time in my hometown when our misguided prayers caused our God to become a calamity upon us. Magla here reminds me of what I felt back then. Good intentions twisted by blind faith. I think continuing to pray so much may only serve to worsen the illness. Still your heretical tongue, pagan. Our prayers shall be heard. Listen to her.
Come on.
Yufa can see what you can't. You should listen to her.
Silence.
Silence. You're nothing more than a heathen. What could you possibly know? Mama. Their pain is only worsened by blasphemers who dare speak against God in this holy church. Leave here at once. Oh no.
Shame to admit.
There are times when prayer is a comfort, like during times of illness. But to rely on it is your only means of succor. I can't imagine it.
If we do nothing.
And just think, that distorted magla, born aloft on so much blindly zealous prayer. If it spreads, the whole town will be in danger. Like at Etria?
I mean to say.
When I imagine something like this happening again, I truly hope I'm just overthinking things. And more than anything, I refuse to allow a young child who so loves her mother to go through what I did. I and many other islanders were devoted to a doctrine which marched my parents into an early grave. My heart still bleeds from that loss. Even if they scorn me as a pagan, I'm going to do my best. Going to do the best I can, just like when you helped me. Since you've as earnest and your deep trust in me.
It is as it was when you ended.
Reduce mag costs, summoning the summoner lineage. However, if we try to persuade them now, they will only dig in their heels all the harder. Let's even come back when calm has been restored. Return to the group with Yufa. Not a single hangout. Alright. Then let us see about raising a courage virtue that might exist here. Or even raising that eloquence one. There's a wisdom. There's no courage. That's fine. Imagination. Yep, just all without the courage. But let's go raise our eloquence, since that is super lacking. And then we are going to pick a dungeon to head to tomorrow morning and get a hangout with probably Hulkenberg just to get hers finished. You there. Came to see the King's Rock. Because I think even getting more support still gives us the mag, right? Yeah. It's not about moving up the number, it's just gaining more support. Alright. Podium to give a speech. Give a speech to improve my eloquence. Let's do it up. You're the one who's coerced Lady Joanna's confession out of her and got her executed before the masses. You intend to suppress sanctism as king? Not going to protect the pagan faith, are you? What should I say to reach the public? Sanctism is wrong. Politics and religion don't mix. Faith is an individual choice. Let's try that. I have no idea. Individual free to follow the faith of choose. What a life that would be. Not that I have any ideas like that when I was young myself. A kid takes the throne. It's going to be a whole new world. Ooh, I think they like that. Manage to win the hearts of the people. Let's go! How many points? Oh, a crap ton. Yeah, we're lacking in the eloquence. Dope. We got money, too. It's like 7 points. Sheesh. More popularity, so there's more mag from the King's Rock.
Time marches on, and the age of the new king draws nearer.
Alright, let's go ahead and save, because it's been like 6 days. Imagine the power goes out right now. I'd be pissed now. Autosave, we'll save everything. Spices, yerp.
Let's go. We've gotta do it.
Do I have Heroes Leaf of Light? I do have plenty. I'm gonna raise Soul Hacker as much as I can. Get that done for the MC as soon as possible. $80 hours, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now what we're going to do is head to the Gauntlet Runner. And we are going to go do that mission that we did before, but unfortunately skipped and wasted 3 days of our life doing it.
Are we departing?
Route map. Not really skipped. We just couldn't beat it because it was too strong. But we should be strong enough to deal with it. So.
I can.
Yeah, but it's your call.
We'll be arriving in unpleasant weather. Let's go.
Great.
What to pick?
So I can hang out with Hulkenberg, Juna, but we're doing Hulkenberg because it's her tier 8. Great preparations in order. It's difficult to relax in the final battle looming on the horizon. Of course.
Thank you.
And voice lines. I'm here for it.
I've received word from the Shadow Guard. Rodanth has been confined to an underground cell.
Good.
For the time being, the chaos in the capital should be still.
But it's not over yet.
I don't think we're in the clear just yet.
Agreed. All that's changed is that Rodanth is removed from power. We spoke of it before. A knight's duty is to their oath, yet without a king, an oath might hold little weight to any one knight. And an armed force, disunified in purpose, is but a spark away from a raging mob. If the knighthood flounders further, whether clinging to power or simply self-preservation, a second Rodanth, or even a third, will surely emerge. Unless His Royal Highness the Prince takes the throne, there will be no true rebirth for the knighthood.
I'll forge our path forward.
Rest assured, I'll forge a path to the throne.
Yes, well said.
Well said.
We shall reclaim our nation's future together. My duel with Rodanth left much clear. I proved I am not the woman I once was. It can only be the journey thus far that has changed me. You've helped me grow as a new person. Never again will I wield my power only to hide my own sense of inferiority. My convictions shall lead me, and I shall fight by their strength. Thus, I vow anew to use my power for you.
You're a true knight.
You're a true knight.
Only scant days ago, I was embarrassed to call myself a knight at all. 'Tis a strange feeling.
I can feel Hulkenberg's unshakable trust in me and the strength of our bond.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg, keeper and heritor of the Knight's virtues. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Rank.
I shall safeguard our land.
Knight lineage has 4 inheritable slots. High probability for Hulkenberg to defend the protagonist from an attack on his weakness. Nice. And then the Grand Fantasy, which we do not have access to until after, I think, this big fight on the 24th. Whatever that might be. Cool, cool, cool.
The man of the Shadow Guard paused before departing. As he bid me farewell, he told me he hoped to one day be my equal. A knight not merely in title, but in truest spirit. I never thought the day would come that I might see the honor in myself. No. As a knight, and as an ally, I will stay by your side, now and always. Truly, my friend. Thank you.
Bye. Love you. Well, I gotta say it at the exact time I was gonna say it. You know I was gonna say it? You cheating or something? Whatever. Popularity rank.
The spire of blind faith is the decision to pursue such a beast, one of bravery, or something else altogether. The party sets foot in the tower, filled now only with disquieting magma.
Disquieting
all
magma.
prayers long unanswered.
Alright.
This place.
I mean, we've been here before. I don't know why the game's like, man, we're here.
And
get revenge on monsters, such pity the whole story. I suppose the only consolation we'll get. Let's be about it.
No.
I believe we'll be there very long. Over there, is that not the very person that brought us here? Again, weird. It's making us go through this cutscene bit. But alright, dude, so we're going ahead and end it here because the amount of time it's going to take us to blow all the way through this and climb the very top of it is it's going to take us a minute. But we will pick it up here, start doing some side missions with our 5 days left before this particular big battle. We might be able to get through all of them. There's like 3 other ones, so maybe we'll get by with like 1 day left. We'll see. If we miss one, I don't think the game is ending at the end of this next fight, because I believe the internet told me that the game goes on calendar-wise until October, and right now we're still in September. So we will find out what the future has in store for us. And I also don't think it's going to take us the entire Wednesday stream to get to that final fight. If it does, then that's going to be Thursday stream. So, yeah, next week is going to be a lot of info and a lot of story. Maybe less so on Wednesday, but definitely on Friday. Pretty much how this week went, even though there's a lot more story yesterday than today. A lot more story yesterday than today. Like, holy crap. Story abound. But alright, dudes, I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. So we will be back on next Wednesday. No stream tomorrow, and we will pick it up from there. So like always, dudes, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the stream, be sure to give it a like, especially over on YouTube, on Twitch. Shout out to Twitch. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hop over to YouTube, like, sub to the channel if you feel it. And yeah, we'll be back on next Wednesday for some more Metaphor Refantasio, and then eventually moving on to something else. It's just, yeah, it's a long game. So anyway, I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next week. Until then, I'll see you guys later.